go. Hot mess is here.
Gotta find you. I lost the tab where you're at.
Oh, hey.
I know you exist. I just don't know where. Oh, I found you.
I hear Juice too. Is he in your stream or what's he doing?
I have no clue if he's coming in or not because he had somewhere to go as soon as my stream was over.
All right, I hear him talking. All right, our thunderstorm has just passed through and it is 85 degrees in my office. So I was trying to get a window open because I'm dying in here. So we're going to do that real quick. Just need spider clips. And yeah, this ought to be fun. So congratulations on bingo, young lady.
Thank you. Yeah, I was surprised I was hunting.
Are you finding today or what?
Am I what?
Are you finding stuff today?
Yeah, I was getting ready to leave, and there's 2 playgrounds at this school that I'm at. But I've started out in the other playground for my live, and then there's an area that they're building something behind the school. And so I went over there next, and it was like a scrape off, like Juice hunts a bunch of. And I did better over there. And then I came over here and I found like a couple of pennies and some foil so far in this little bitty one. But I went to the truck already and I was coming around the side of the school and I was like, I haven't been over to that side yet. So I had to make another stop.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, I actually just got off the phone. A guy called me and we get to go flying tomorrow morning. And I told Plugs I was going to live stream. Are you going to live stream with him tomorrow?
I heard about him doing that, so I think so. I think I was invited. I'm not sure. I know that he wouldn't turn me down, but I think that yeah. So I don't know what the plan is. Yes. Oh wait. So here's the other thing. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on if I can get to Walmart and get my tire fixed. Because today was a hot mess of a day. Me even getting out here to get to do anything. And I just dumped one of my coins. Got it back.
Now, how are you wearing your camera? What are you doing exactly?
Right now it's just in my hand, but like I had it on it. I'm just holding it right now. Yeah, that's like.
Okay.
But I had it clipped on a phone mount on my detector.
Oh, all right.
That's how I was doing it. But I found a money clip with no money in it.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, man, it would have been nice if it had some money in there.
You know, I keep finding mason jar lids, and they never have money in them either.
Yeah.
Let me. I gotta let Mike in here. What is it doing? It's not letting. Oh, there it is. Hey there.
Hey.
This is crazy. The thunderstorm came by and it was hitting like right at the side of the house. But I think it's passed now. And it's 86 degrees in my office, so I am dying in here. But it opens the windows. Plugs is in the house.
The sunset is so pretty. It's not doing it any justice on my phone right now, but it is so pretty.
We got Alicia in the house, and Mandy Brown should be coming too, because Mandy's won bingo on Monday. So this is crazy. Now, I asked Whit to show about 5 minutes after so that we'd have time to kind of get everybody together, and so we wouldn't look like just, excuse my language, a hot mess.
That's all right. I wear it proudly.
I know, girl. Let me do this. I'm going to pull up the Plug says I don't see a link. Plugs, what are you looking for a link for, dude? Happy Chappy's in the house. Welcome. I'm afraid Alicia's just going to fall over the way the camera's going all crazy.
It's in my hand. It's on right now. I was unmuting my phone with my nose. I didn't want y'all to have to hear beep, 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 beep. So I muted it.
Hey, girl, why don't you go ahead and finish your detecting and then come back in on your car, all right?
Okay, yeah. Well, so normally I have a good mount for the vehicle, but I don't. I've got the clip that's on this, so I can make it work. I'll make it because I'm in that vehicle. What I was saying a minute ago was that um, when I was on my way to go to my live dig, boom, 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 my tire kind of burst. I don't know what to describe, how to describe it. Like it still had the inner part was still pumped up, but like the outer rubber was just all over the place.
Oh,
I
you broke
busted
the bead.
open. Huh?
Broke the bead on your seal. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but it was not pretty. And so I had to borrow my dad's truck just to get here.
Okay, so Mike, are you being my little angel fairy and typing for me? Or what's going on? Because
Am I?
I'm talking
I think so.
and
I don't know.
I have messages are coming up. They're awesome.
Yeah, I think
You're
that
the best.
I'll use the YouTube side. I'm so sorry. I have to talk.
Oh no, it's good. Now, why are we getting some feedback? I'm going to mute you for a minute.
It's me.
I
Yeah,
muted
it was
mine.
you.
Mine's muted.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're not muted. You're still on.
No,
Because
my
you're me.
YouTube side is muted.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's let Alicia's sound come back, see if that's what's going on.
It's me. It's always me.
Okay.
I dropped the phone in the lake. So like while I was fishing live. So I have to leave and come back in and it fixes itself.
I'm going to do is I am going to see if we can play music in the background and have it actually here. And I'm not sure if it'll work or not because it's on the same system that we're on already. So you guys are going to have to tell me if it works or not. Because I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can or not.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Okay, so that's really nice for me, but not for you guys. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I think when Juice does it, he does it on a phone beside him.
Yeah, okay. That's going to have some really nice quality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Juice's music sounds good, don't you think, on his live streams?
Yeah, but he doesn't. I'm sure he's doing it better than just playing it off an old iPhone.
No, that's probably exactly what he's doing, is playing it off of an old Android.
Yeah,
because it's not the phone that he uses, because I can text him and it won't interrupt anything because I've had this conversation with him. So it's his old phone that's not, I guess, in service. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. But he uses it to play music, and he just plays music from his library on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works. Okay, girl. Because you're echoing, I'm gonna
yeah, I'm gonna hop off and I'll come back in.
You're on a phone, okay?
Yeah, I will. But did you hear what I said about Plugsy?
Not exactly. No.
I think he wants the link to come in to be on the live.
Okay.
That's what he was asking for in the chat. Was saying he didn't see the link.
Plugs, I don't have your email address. Let's see. How can I do this? I was told not to just post the link because that's a bad thing. So I'm trying to do it just directly.
Well,
okay, Alicia, we'll see you in a little bit. All right.
Yeah, and he can. Yeah, that's fine.
Or do you know his email or his phone?
I don't, but my email's in my about section, so I'll open my email right now if he'll email me, and I'll respond with this link. It's just my name, alicia.barnett@gmail.com, but it's also in my about section.
Well, I emailed you the link, so send it over to Plugs. All right.
I will. So did you hear that, Plugs? I'm hopping off here, but go to my about section and email me, and I'll send you the link. And I'm hopping down, and I'll be back on in just a couple minutes.
All right, there we go. All right, sorry about that. That was just a little crazy. Okay, Plugs, do you think I could post it, then delete it? Let me see what happens. It doesn't let me copy and paste into here. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not going to be it. Unless you want a link to Metal Detecting North Carolina site, because that's what was in my thing. Let me... Hey, I was trying to send some stuff your way when we were over in the other one. So,
yeah, I got your email.
Judy Menzel, it was Joel Blessett was on just before, and I had a playlist that had everybody on there. So, if you go to the Friday Digs playlist on my on my community channel, you should be able to pick that up. And my office is really messy. I just noticed that. Oh, well. I should green screen. That's what I should do. So, okay, plugs. Let's see. He wants in. Let me see if I can help him out here real quick. And we have, I'm expecting we should be getting Whit Hill joining us in just a few seconds. Let's see. And fortunately, the storm has passed, so that was crazy.
I got this in the mail from Red Cross. They want me to give blood. So I was saying that I already give enough at the gas pump.
You know, the blood bank people are always calling over here because my husband Eric is type O negative, I think it is. And so they want his blood. They don't want my blood. I'm O positive. Apparently nobody wants O positive, only O negative, whatever that's worth.
I got
But
AB
yeah,
positive.
they're always calling and asking. And it's like, yeah, he'll get to you. So I have a thing, you know, I don't know what they exactly do now with post-COVID with blood donations, but I kind of don't want anybody else's blood, period, at this point. And
Well,
I don't know anybody would want it. So let's see. I'm going to grab a link for plugs real quick. Copy the clipboard.
I'll be right back. Let me go grab a soda pop.
All righty.
Let me kill my screen real quick.
Alicia, I went ahead and took the plunge and just posted it. And we'll see how well that works. SkyQuest, you know, I have a little extra freezer space. Would that work? Could I just bank it that way, or do I have to be official? Just wondering. Let's see, who else is in the house? Gold Sea Outdoors. So nice to see you. You're burning both ends of the candle. And who else we got here? We're going to just have to pull this up real quick. Eastern. Okay, so she'll be here, which is cool. And
I'm gonna go ahead and smoke while I'm on the. I don't want to smoke.
Whit's got to download Chrome first in order to get in here, apparently. And she also says we're going to do the drawing that we talked about for one of her CDs, and she said she'll send the CDs directly. So that's really awesome. And
I've been watching that link that you sent me of her live.
Uh-huh.
That was cool. My favorite song in there is that one of where the digger goes to heaven.
Oh yeah,
that's a cool
that is
song.
awesome. You know, I could actually, while we're waiting in, I'm willing to bet I could stream a little bit of that. Let me see if I'm clever enough to do so. Or you know what I will do, even better, is I will take this link and I will post it in to chat, and that way anybody who wants to check it later can. For anyone who has been watching my last couple of videos, okay, this is a link to Whit Hill's release concert, and this is when she released her CD. She told stories and sang songs, and it's an awesome concert, so definitely want to check that. It says to add a Facebook account. I don't have that Facebook. What do you mean, plugs? It should just be a regular straight up thingy. Whatchamacallit. I mean, you go on Streamlabs, right? Hey, Relic Reaper's in the house. Thanks for joining. AZ Mort Squad's here. Thanks for joining. And Miss Canadian Scrapper's here too. That is awesome. Gregory Gibson's in the house as well. SoCal Dirt Fishing. Mike, why are you hiding?
Oh, I was smoking.
Are you eating? Oh, okay, fine. You can do that. I just wondered. It says to add a Facebook account. You don't have to add a Facebook account. All you have to do, let me get you the link again. It just says to go to StreamYard.
Just right click on the StreamYard where it says StreamYard.com and then that little code at the end, and then copy and paste that into the email.
Yeah, I'm trying here. Here, try that one, Plugs.
Hello, everybody. Waiting for Whit Hill.
Sorry, it kicks me out
Awesome.
every now and then. So
That's
now you
okay.
did have me left. That's awesome. Okay, so one of the things I got to check real quick is I have to make sure we've got the surprise wheel up. Mandy Brown's supposed to be coming in today to spin. And if she's not, we'll spin and just do it on screen for her. She won bingo on Monday. And then Alicia, when she comes back, she won bingo tonight. So we've got 2 bingo winners. We're also going to have a race for a prize wheel. And then there's also going to be, we're going to do a drawing for Whit CD. So for that, we're going to use the StreamYard tool and go simple on that one, I think. It'll just be easier. Let's see. What is that? Yep, that's the same link. Hey, Nightheart's in the house. Hey, Matthew, I thought I mailed you that stuff the other day, and then I found it in my car yesterday. So it went in the mail yesterday. Sorry. But and actually, Mike, yours was also in my car. So it also went in the mail yesterday. I sent out some stickers and stuff for you. So apparently, riding around with the car in the car does not quite get it to its final destination.
Not in a timely manner, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. I actually ordered a new PC, and it's supposed to show up tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see if FedEx man actually comes anywhere near my house on a Saturday, because I didn't think they did. But we'll see.
Well, the mail system's slower than a 56 Rambler anyway.
This is true. But yeah, I mailed something to Colorado, and it took 3.5 weeks to get there. And Colorado is the next state over. Well, wow. I guess you kind of have to cut through Nebraska to get to it, but it's right there. It's not far. Jason's in the house. Hey, BC Treasure Trails. And thank you so much, Mike, for jumping in, by the way, taking admin. Because I was scared.
To fly from North Carolina to Michigan, I would have the flight would go to Dallas to pick up a flight, and then I would go to Chicago to pick up a flight, and then I would go to Dayton, Ohio, and then to Detroit. I'm like, why can't it just be direct? You know, I mean, why fly to Dallas?
Now, how long would it take you to drive?
Yeah,
if you just drove there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, but one time I had a free ticket, so I used it, and I was like, what a waste of time.
Well, that's why they flew you all the extra places. It was a free ticket. That's why.
Right.
You know, I get to fly tomorrow. I just got a call right before the stream, and they are doing fun flights around town. And some guy that cropped us or something, I'm not sure. And they said, call this number and you can get on a plane. And I'm like, yeah. And I asked him, I said, can I bring my phone and stream it? And he's like, yeah. So we're going to do this tomorrow. A what?
A parachute.
No. They don't fly that high. Yeah, you know, you would, if you jumped out with a parachute, you'd still die. So, but I'm excited. I actually have been trying to fly a drone around the farm, and I'm not very good at flying it. And this way, I can get him to fly over the farm. I can take good pictures. So I think it's cool. So let's see. We got Ray Diggs is in the house. SkyQuest is here. Cooper Hoards Coins. Tom Riley is in the house. Hey, Tom, just so you know, I think my Florida trip may have been postponed, and I'll have to let you know when I find out more. But right now it's a little bit up in the air because they, as a new job I started, and first they said you must be there, and then they said if you're brand new, you don't have to be there. So who knows? We'll find out, I guess. And I'll tell you, working really gets in the way of metal detecting. I don't know how anybody does that. So we're trying to find time to go out and go digging, and it's really crazy. Let's see. Whit said she's going to be a little delayed because she has to download Chrome in order to do this.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's what she's working on right now. She did text me with that. It seems to download but won't launch. Okay, hold on. Tell you what. Mike, will you entertain people for just a minute and let me give her a call and walk her through it?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, I'll be.
So let me see. All right. Hello, everybody. This is your temporary host, Mike. I just released a video tonight. It was a gold panning from Carolina Gold Girl. It was a 1 gram bag. It was a gold. If you like gold panning at home, check her out. Carolina Gold Girl. She got really good painter bags. But tomorrow, me and Craig, my metal detecting buddy, are going park hopping and scouted out a few parks that haven't hit yet. And some of them are little micro parks around town that we're going to hit. The micro parks are pretty interesting, that you go and do a map recon, and there's like a house, and then an empty lot, and then a house. And is what the city does is, if there's no heir to the property, or they can't find the property, or the city winds up owning it for some reason, they'll just doze the house and turn it into a park. So they'll set some picnic tables up and the little tot lot, and that's their little park. So we're going to hit some of those little micro parks and stuff like that, and see what we get. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some good stuff in the ground in a few of those places. But from street view, from what I've seen, this one park has this huge, gigantic tree that's been there for God knows how long. And so it's going to be a lot of fun to do that. It's just a little residential lot, just smaller than a 1/4 acre. So it's going to be pretty cool. And here comes digging again. All right, rescue me. But yeah, we're going to go out park hopping tomorrow and see what we find. Going to go back to that place where we found all those vehicle relics, and there's another site where there's an old school that was torn down. We might hit that place where Charlie Daniels went to high school again, to see what we might have missed out there. The one time that we went there, we spent all day and found a silver diamond piece. That was pretty fun. But was hoping to find something more personal to the people back then. But it was a pretty interesting place. And yeah, I got an invite for this live stream because of that song that I put out, that metal detecting parody song, While My Detector Gently Beeps. And I figured it was worth a copyright claim, but it was a pretty humorous song. I tried to find the video clips to fit the music. It was pretty fun. So since I got a claim, I'm going to write an original and post that one at a future time. So I already got the music picked out. I just got to do the lyrics and find some videos to go along with it. So that's going to be pretty good. So yeah, I was watching I Dig Fridays tonight. It was a pretty good lineup. There's a lot of cool videos out there tonight. There's a lot of awesome finds. And also watch Monday Digs on Mondays. So there's I Dig Fridays on Fridays and Monday Digs on Mondays. But I don't have enough content to participate in both. So I just do Monday Digs for now. But thank you, SkyQuest. I appreciate it. It was my singing has something to be desired. I'm no Whit Hill or anything, but it was fun to do. But I'm going to see if I can come up with something a little more funny. I got another song that's sung to the tune of Gimme 3 Steps that is probably going to earn me another copyright claim, but I don't care. It's going to be a funny song. I'll find a karaoke version of that song and sing along to it with some video. So that's going to be pretty fun. So I would get my guitar out, but I don't know how much time I'm going to be up here. I'm just going to shoot the crap for a little while and see how things are going. Read the chat here. There used to be a channel where these people dug up an outhouse around. Yeah, I watched a video of this guy who did the research, and he found that there was an old privy site that was under a parking lot, and he got permission from the owner to dig up this one section of a parking lot as long as he replaced everything and paved it back over. I don't know how he got permission to dig up a parking lot, but he cordoned off a section, and probably the size of 3 or 4 kitchen tables, and had the yellow tape around it and the cones and everything. Jackhammer busted through the blacktop and dug down. He found the privy. It was right where he thought it was going to be. He was right on it. And they dug up all kinds of old bottles from the 1800s and stuff. And then at the end, they buried it back in, got the equipment out, got that tamper thing that packs it down, and blacktopped it back over. That must have cost a lot of money. But hey, some people are that hardcore, man. And sometimes I go to these parks, and you know how you turn on your machine, you're walking across the parking lot, and you get a high tone under the blacktop, and you're like, oh man, I wonder what's under there. I know it's not rebar. And so I'm like, there's a high tone right here under the blacktop. Okay, dig it. Yeah, she's on the phone with her right now. That's cool. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And yeah, so we're gonna go park hopping tomorrow, and gotta hit the wheat field or the cotton field a couple of weeks ago. So I got footage for that. So we found now the cotton's starting to come up, so we can't go there anymore until the harvest time. And plan to go to Florida for a little while for a vacation up in the Pensacola area to see what I can find out there. So going to be doing a little bit of videos from Metal Detecting NC in Florida. So we're going to be see how that goes. Hopefully I can find some good stuff on those beautiful beaches down there on the Gulf of Mexico. But I don't know. Who knows? I might get down there and a hurricane will hit. Wash up some Spanish loot. Find a gold piece of 8 or a gold doubloon or pieces of 8 or something. I hope that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Hey, Copper Hordes, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to rewatch the stream when Whit Hill comes on. You won't want to miss this. So if you got to go, that's cool. But don't forget to rewatch the stream. Give it a thumbs up, and look up Whit Hill on YouTube and watch her video on her live stream or that live concert on there. You won't be disappointed. It's pretty funny. Metal detecting related songs. It's funny. It's good. And I hope that she does some of these events like Dig Stock and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool to have her go to some of these events and do her songs there. That'd be pretty awesome. I'm sure that if she got a hold of the right people, they would let her, hire her for the gig. That'd be pretty awesome. And don't forget you're in Pensacola, Nightheart? All right. Actually, I'm going to be going to it's between at Fort Walton Beach area. It's going to be Fort Walton Beach area near that Air Force base down there. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's Fort Walton Beach, Crestview area. Charlie digging it back. He's in that area. All right, cool. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm getting some leads on who to go hunt with. That'd be awesome. So Diggins up there smiling. She's muted, talking on the phone. That's cool. Yeah, my email is in my channel's about section. So if Nightheart, if you want to send me an email, we can coordinate sometime and
Hey, Mike, I'm still on the phone. We're working it out. All right.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just figuring out where to go to some places around Crestview or whatever to go do some metal detecting. Hopefully find some good stuff there. Oops, sorry about that. I bumped the table. So yeah, that's it, Eglin. Eglin Air Force Base. Yep. Yep. Don't forget to like and sub. And we got 22 watching now, 26 thumbs up, 27 thumbs up. Awesome. So yeah, I think I'll just I won't play any copyrighted music, but I'll just finger pick a couple songs just to keep you entertained a little bit. I don't have a pick. Let me see. I don't need a pick. Here's a rhythm that I'm working on for my next song. It's let me see this. Something like that. I'm still working on it, but it's gonna be cool. I got a finger picking version of it. That sounds pretty good too. So yeah, I'm working on that rhythm for the next metal detecting song. So that's gonna be pretty fun. Gonna try to mix it up a little bit. I got a piano back there, so I'm probably gonna try to do a track. I got a multi-track recorder, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that and lay down a piano track, multi-tracks, and see how it goes. So it's gonna be pretty fun to figure that one out.
Hey guys. So we're still working on it. She was not able to get in on her PC, on her Mac, so she's trying to get in using YouTube. And I figured I'd come back. I told her she needed to concentrate to get her passwords in, so I told her I would let her go, and she's going to see if she pops in or not. And I'm looking for a cable because I need power. Hold on. That's not a cable.
Roll, Reggie. Well, I hope she's able to come up. I mean, she can come up on the YouTube side or.
Do you know if there's any way she can call in to these things, or is it only on StreamYard?
She should be able to just call you on your phone and put it on speaker.
Well, okay. Except for then, I can't talk without the headsets because otherwise there's feedback. I don't know how you're getting around it. I every time I'm on this thing, I have to have headsets.
I just use the PC's microphone.
Really? And it's working?
Yeah, it works fine.
Well, I'll wait and see if she texts me back and says that she absolutely cannot get in, or maybe she'll pop up. Meanwhile, if Alicia's in the house, we can go ahead and let her do the prize wheel. And I don't know what happened to Plugs if he gave up. SkyQuest, hey, it's good to see you. See, the guys that come and hang out with me on the farm in the morning never get to see my face. I always show them chickens and dogs and stuff. So, because in the morning I'm still on my first cup of coffee, so I'm just not ready to deal.
You got to feed the critters.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a morning routine for me, and I've been doing it earlier and earlier because I took a stupid job, so I now have to get on the computer earlier. Jason says he turns off the sound and reads lips. Have you ever seen that bad lip reading thing of the Star Wars? Just saying. I'm going to have to find that and post it so that people on my channel so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Put your links in chat and I'll sub if you would like. Absolutely. In fact, Found It Buried, you are new, aren't you? Let me give you the power to go to anybody else's site real quick. One of the things I like to do I like to give people blue wrenches because then they can click on anybody else's site and just go to them. So it's just a lot easier. And C, happy chappy too. Anybody else needs one? Let's see. Judy Manzo. Yeah, see, Cooper was here, but it looks like he might have already taken off. And I don't know where Alicia. I think she's still out playing in the dirt. I think that's what's going on. So what we're going to do is, let me see. I'm going to toggle over here and share a screen.
Okay.
Let's see. Share screen. And
thank you, Nightheart. I appreciate it.
You need a blue 10 millimeter wrench. Wait, because you're, wait a minute. Isn't millimeters is like foreign and the other ones are something else? The SAE ones are US.
Yeah.
Hey girl, you coming back up to spin or am I just spinning for you?
Hot Mess is here.
Yeah, you can let her in. You have the power.
Okay.
And Alicia, congratulations on your bingo win. I'm assuming you sent it to me. I just haven't looked at it. But I'm pretty sure you know how to line things up. So just saying. Do you want to come up and spin or do you want to stay down and just tell me go? Mark Thomas is showing a wrench for a reason. What's going on there? Hold on. Did I not wrench somebody?
It's a 10 millimeter wrench.
Okay. I'm confused.
Or a quarter inch.
Oh, is it inches? Okay. That makes sense. All right, Carol, come on up. Do you still need the link or are you good? And by the way, Mark, I liked your alt alias better. I thought that was hilarious. A-Team Art Squad, do I have you on where? Or are you talking to somebody else? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Y'all are talking about tech support and music. Yeah, we were trying to get... oh, wait, there's a lag on this one. Oh, here we go. My phone was lagged behind everything else. Yeah, we are waiting for Alicia to come up. Yes, Mark does have the best costumes, doesn't he? But I thought that was really funny. The Elon Mark.
You should have seen Metal Detecting New York City, Merrill.
Uh-huh.
I think it was last year sometime. Him and Indiana Tones went out there metal detecting in one of those parks. And one was dressed as the Joker. And another was, it was in full costume and everything. They're out there metal detecting. Like, it's funny seeing the Joker out there. Just it was hilarious.
Was it on Halloween or just on some random day?
I think it was around Halloween time. Yeah. But it was great. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Let's see. I'm just going to send her a quick note. See if there's where she's at. By the way, she apologized profusely for not being able to pop right in and is still working on it.
We understand that stuff happens sometimes, you know.
NorCal Digger says that I'm fairly new subscriber, don't know how your game works. Are you talking about Relic Bingo? NorCal, or are you talking about something else? Or they're this weird little wrench game. These guys are comparing the sizes of their wrenches, and I don't even know what that's about. Yeah. Halloween hunting, no one ever calls the cops on you. You think? So who here hunts when they're out in like a dicey area? And who hunts near dark in a dicey area?
Not in the dark, but if I go to a questionable area, I always have my friend with me. I never go there alone. And I went to one place alone, and this one park worker told me that she lost a gold ring trimming some myrtle trees. So I was out there looking for that, and I wound up finding a Walking Liberty $50. And then,
nice.
Yeah, and there was a I don't know, some people who started some trouble a couple streets over. I heard a couple shots, so I packed up and left. And next time I went out there, I brought Craig with me, and we were out there for a few hours, and he found a walking liberty $50. So
Okay,
that was
so
pretty cool. And
what do you think Craig's going to do for you if there's trouble and people are shooting? I mean, are you planning to just push him in front of you as like a
if
human
it's a
shield?
really questionable area, I wear a sidearm sometimes.
Okay. I just wondered because, what is it? There's an old joke about how to, you don't have to be fast to get away from the zombies. You just have to be faster than the guy you tripped.
Yeah.
So I just wondered, what the point
I
was
don't have to
when you have
outrun
somebody
the bear.
with
I
you.
just have to outrun you.
Exactly. So no, I just, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. Here,
Here's
hot
the
mess is in the
I'm
town.
right back.
There we go. Oops, she left. I clicked add to stream and then she disappeared. She just went. So no, out here when it's getting near dark, if I'm in kind of a really rural area and then I hear somebody around, then I'll actually carry because you never know.
Right.
And it might be a little tempting to have a lady alone with headphones on.
Right.
But
I always
in
keep
general,
one ear
you don't
off
worry.
so I can hear what's going on around me.
Oh, that's probably a good
I
idea.
want to have my headphones. I always keep one ear pulled off so I can hear situational awareness. You know what I mean?
Hey, girl.
My name was spelled wrong, and I was gonna try to fix it, and I accidentally left out of here. So
How
I
was
got
it spelled wrong?
Well, the N was not capitalized. Like, see how the vowels are little, and it had a little N, and I couldn't handle it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I just wondered because there's only a few ways you can spell hot mess fishing, so I just didn't know.
right, yeah. No, I just found something. I have no clue what it is, but it's
What
like
is
it's
it?
gonna look like. I have no clue. It's gonna look like a whole bunch of nothing because that's what it looks like to me.
Hold it back a little ways. Now turn it around.
This is one side. This is the other side. It's hard.
And
it's not like.
Is it light?
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's anything.
I think it looks like the bottom of like where a battery would fit on top of it.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. No clue. It's a whole bunch of nothing, but anyway.
Well, I can't believe you found your first Tootsie already.
I know.
That is
so awesome.
So, but you didn't say it was a Tootsie boat trailer because that's even more rare than just a Tootsie. Just saying.
Oh, really? Yeah. So Tootsie boat trailer.
I've never found one.
Well, hey.
There's not that many things I haven't found. Just saying. I have yet to find a flying eagle anything. The penny. I want one of those. But there's a lot of things that, Show me treasure. Hey, thanks for joining. It is awesome that you took your mom out to dinner too, because you got to take care of your mom. Show me treasure is asking Alicia how she likes her simplex.
Oh my God, I love it.
Are you under the slide? Is that what that
You're
is?
That is the underneath side of the. I had to pull my sailor out, but that is the underneath of the whatever
kayak.
No. Oh. Merry-go-round.
Oh, merry-go-round. Okay. I thought it was maybe the slide. Oh, awesome.
That's cool.
Now we can't. Hey, Whit Hill is here. Yay. Look at this.
Excuse me.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. I'm so sorry, folks.
Oh, no, we are excited you made it in.
Hi, Whit.
So let me make some introductions. Whit, on your top, that's Mike from Metal Detecting North Carolina.
Hi,
I'm Ro from Diggin'. And this is Alicia from Hot Mess Fishing.
Hey.
This is Whit Hill, and I have been a big fan of her music ever since I discovered it like 2 weeks ago. So
yeah,
I know, I'm a little
listening
late to the party. And so I've been playing the music for people here, and everybody's been really like in tune with what you're putting down. And that's why I wanted to have you up here. So
thank you so much. And again, I apologize for the delay. You don't even want to hear.
Are you on your phone or on your Mac?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. Well, it's working. That's awesome.
Good. I'm going to have to plug in a minute, but that's okay.
Okay. So basically, I was hoping that you could tell people a little bit about yourself. How long have you been metal detecting?
Um, I think I probably started around 2009 or 10 when I moved
Uh-huh.
to Tennessee. When I moved
Okay.
to Tennessee, it was shortly after I moved to Tennessee, which was in '08. And
Where did you come from before Tennessee?
uh, I grew up in New York City, but I
Uh-huh.
lived in Michigan for a long time, like 30 years, living in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Uh-huh.
And then we moved to Nashville for the music in '08. And I had always I kind of knew about metal detecting, but I had been so busy raising kids and running a dance company and doing all this other stuff that I just never, believe me, I wish I'd started earlier, don't we all? And
Uh-huh.
I got down here and I hinted to so many people, like at Christmas, like I'd really like a metal detector, and nobody would ever get me one. And
Uh-huh.
so one day I just looked at Craigslist, one on the guy selling one, and I went to a gas station and gave him $250 and walked away with a Tesoro Cibola metal detector, and I still have it. I love it. I
Oh,
mean,
nice.
very often it's my loaner, but
Now, what do you swing now then?
I just got the Nocta Simplex.
Oh,
And,
awesome.
but the one that's my heart machine is the Fisher F75. That one,
Uh-huh.
uh, that's just the one I always reach for. If I, it's just I'm so comfortable with it. I really know it inside and out. It's not good for water, and so I'm moving in the other room to get some power, folks.
That's how I feel
Okay.
about my AT Pro. I got like 5 detectors, but my AT Pro is my go-to detector.
Yeah, yeah, I know just what you mean. We have our favorites, and the Fisher is mine, and I've found so many great things with that Fisher. So yeah, that's my go-to. But
Well,
I'm
it's hard
learning the
when you
Nocta.
change machines. It's really hard to learn its language because each machine talks to you a little differently.
It's
And
true.
it's something I started with a white detector and ditched it quickly for an AT Max. And the AT Max, I know exactly what I'm digging every single time.
It's
And
amazing.
I now have a Legend, and I'm still learning what the heck it's telling me. So it really is kind of it's like you have to learn a different language every time.
Exactly. Yeah, you kind of do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a bounty hunter gold digger for 1 week, and then now I've had a simplex for almost 2 weeks. So yeah, still do. But hey, I
Alicia's.
got my first Tootsie trailer today, so
All right.
Yeah.
All right. It's been too hot to detect down here. I haven't detected in like a month.
Where are you at?
We're in Nashville.
Nashville. I'm in Kentucky, so I understand it has been really hot.
Yep.
Well, the reason I have actually asked Alicia and Mike to come on stream is they're both musical as well. And I just figured we'd kind of make it so that everybody was all together.
Perfect.
Oh, great. Thank you, Mike. There is a link in the chat to the I Dug It Up premiere performance, because for people who have not heard the whole album. And today in chat, we're actually going to give away a copy of the CD. And for that, we'll use the random tool. So it's a StreamYard has a random picker tool, and we'll actually do that towards the end of the thing. I am let me see here. I'm trying to both follow chat and follow you, and I apologize. We're still getting used to this whole thing. Alicia is also running the Simplex, so we actually have Mike and I both have ATs. I have a Legend. You guys both have Simplexes. I think we've got like everything covered except we don't have any Mind Labs in house because plugs did not come up today. I think that's the deal.
I have a white.
What's on right now?
XLT. It's an old machine, but it's an excellent Relic machine. And I got
now how many how many machines do you carry with you? Like, if you're going to go detecting, how many machines will you have in your car?
Me?
No, I was asking Whit, but you
Oh, okay.
too.
Well, you go
Usually
first.
take two. One is the reason is one is a backup,
Uh-huh.
and the second is if I go door knocking and I talk to a homeowner, and I'll offer them a chance to learn how to metal detect and show them, I'll show them how to use it and offer them a chance to come out and metal detect as well. And sometimes they take me up on it, and sometimes they don't, and they start finding stuff, and we got a new metal detector hobbyist on our hand, so it's pretty fun. It's a
Now,
good
Alicia,
icebreaker.
I'm looking at the people behind you, and I'm hoping that they're all safe. That you are not going to
Yeah, I
see you
waved
get
at them.
jacked on camera.
They got a young one with them at the tot lot, which makes sense. Oh, she's gone. She'll be back. But yeah, they're just coming back to their car.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and post. This juice wants to come out too.
So I definitely should have came here for the live because, well, I only have hunted for like 90 seconds and already had like 4 clad targets in like 90 seconds. Like, like just boom, 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 boom. Like not all together, not a spill, but.
Now, do you guys all go water detecting in the summer because it's hotter now? Or are you guys pretty much land detectors?
I'm trying to be a water detectorist, but I don't love it.
Uh-huh.
I feel it's clumsy, and I just, I had one great ring recovery, believe it or not, with my fisher on the shores of Lake Michigan a few years ago. I mean, it's not a water detector, but this guy was so desperate, and it was a stretch of empty beach, and I happened to be on it with my fisher, and he was trying to find his girlfriend's wedding ring or something, girlfriend's engagement ring. And I happened to be there, and I went in and I found it. And it was just so great. And so I thought, I want to get into this, but I don't know. I don't love it yet. But I'm just warning you, my plug is not working, of course. So I'm losing power rapidly. I'm going to try, and you guys carry on, and I'm going to have to find another plug.
All right. Half the time when I stream in the mornings, I just run out of battery, and that's the end of the stream. My iPhone goes as long as it goes, and then it just sort of kills itself when it wants to. Yeah. Hey, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunters in the house. Hey, how are you doing?
There's a community called ringfinders.com. And there's a bunch of metal detectors that get together, and if somebody loses a ring, they'll find somebody in that area and send out the alert saying, hey, we lost a ring or whatever, can you help us? So if somebody loses a ring in my area, I might get a call saying, if you're available, can you help me find this ring that's lost in this vicinity? And anybody who's in that area will get a notification, and we'll all go out there and try to find the ring.
So are you friends with these guys that are ring finder people, or are they
it's
just
like a website? It's like
people?
A nationwide network of metal detectorists. So it's
we tried that. I posted a lost ring on my community page, and I was asking for somebody near Fort Myers, Florida, and the lady on Facebook that lost it called a ring finder gal, and they didn't find the ring. So I'm waiting for her to get back to me because
I was hoping you had good news on that.
Yeah, Swiffle told me that he's in the area, and I think he would be a good candidate to find that ring. So, hopefully. Did you get a good plug?
I think so. I got a little circle. It's about 1%, but there's a green dot next to it. So I think.
The green dot means it's charging.
Hope so.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we, because we're going to do a couple different things today. We're going to do some duck races too, but while I've got you for sure here, I'm going to have people type a keyword into chat, and we're going to do a stream.
Did you read BC Treasure Trail's comment before it goes off the screen?
I've been trying to evolve the sport of this one.
Yeah.
I've been trying to evolve the sport of detecting by pointing the detector towards the sky. I found power lines and tree forts and even pull tabs. Uh-oh, we lost Whit. I think she lost her power. We'll see if she comes back in.
No, I'm here.
Nope.
My husband was calling me.
Oh, okay.
And I also have everything's crazy. I have a foster dog here who is suddenly deciding to chew on all the cords that are.
Can we see the dog? Because you might be able to find him a home
Here,
right
Boo.
here in the live.
Here, buddy.
Oh,
Hello.
oh, how cute.
He's adorable.
He's the best.
He looks very innocent. I don't think he's done anything. Just saying.
So
He looks
is
super innocent.
such a good boy. Are you a good boy? You were on the live stream, buddy. That's a first.
That's the best way to find him a home, right?
YouTube debut.
Yeah, I would have 30 dogs if my husband would let me, but I make up for it. I have chickens, and I just keep getting new ones, and he can't keep count of them anyway, so he never notices. I can add 6 more chickens. He'll never know. But yeah,
Hey,
I would love to have more
out
dogs.
of there. Hey. Sorry.
I'm just trying to. Ro, it's a farm dog. What's a farm dog, Greg Gibson? You talking about her dog or my dog? My dog's a farm dog. Mike, you going to join the iDig? Oh, Plex wants to know if you're gonna join the cool kids, Mike.
I don't have that.
Did I
much
say that
content.
aloud? Oops.
If I get enough content, I'll probably look up, then try to join the iDig Fridays. But right now, I don't have enough content to post twice a week.
All right.
I
Well,
wish I did.
Alicia didn't have any content. She just started walking around with her camera today.
I was an emergency backup.
Oh, is that what it was?
But
Okay.
yeah. I took someone else's spot because of them not being able to have content this week. So
Who
it was
was it?
I'm not just gonna throw somebody under the bus.
Oh, I can look at last week's schedule and figure out who it was.
Well,
I have to take a dog break. Hang on.
his name is based on the sound that your detector makes.
Okay.
I'm giving
And
you.
does he live stream on Sundays?
He does.
And are you going to send him a picture of your trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Now you got to find the Tootsie Toy boat.
Yeah. No, I was like, "Where's the boat? Where's the boat?" I wish that I'd been there.
Ingrid, thank you for joining. No, we actually have the musician with us, Whit Hill, and we are sharing her story right now. I could certainly try streaming a little bit of music in the background if I'm clever enough to figure out how to open this again. Let's see. I know. I paid for the music. I downloaded it to my Mac, and now I can't, since I'm streaming on my Mac, I can't play it there. But I emailed myself a song. People are wanting to hear one of your songs. So I'm going to see if I'm clever enough to play one out of my phone and see if the music is awful if I do that. Let's see. Actually, wait a minute. Who was telling me I'm going to try this real quick. I'm going to try taking the speakers off. Because this is my input microphone too, and that's not going to work real well. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
All right. I think we can do this. But before I start, Whit, may I have permission to play your music on our stream?
Of course.
Do you have a song that you would like in particular off your album that I should share?
Well, oh shoot. Where are you? There you are. Well, you mentioned how'd this get here? That's always people like
Oh,
that.
yes. But I've been making them listen to that on my CD or on my videos for the past 2 videos. I was having fun. I made my own version of an MTV video on Monday and did
I like
an
that song when the detectorist goes to heaven. That's awesome.
Oh, that's a real guy. That's about a real guy. That's about the guy who taught me how to. He was kind of our mentor. His name was Doug Drake. And I wrote that song for him after he died. So, yeah, I love that one.
Is that The Old Digger?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Let's go
about
ahead.
the afterlife for metal detectorists.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put it on.
Okay.
Guys, let me know if you guys can hear this. I might have to turn it up. Let's see. To that home side beyond. Does that work?
Yep.
And your shovel melts into the ground. So easy. You don't knock on no doors, 'cause all the land's yours. Rolling green hills, dotted with foundation stones. And trees. I'm going to turn it up just a bit, and then I'm going to start putting names in for a duck race. And the bottles you find. Oh, we lost her.
Probably have to charge your phone up for a minute.
Okay. I know it's getting late on the East Coast, so in order to be in the drawing, I'm going to put a hashtag I dug it up in chat. And you guys, if you put that in, you'll be in the randomizer. Put that in, and let me, okay, you're back in, perfect. Thought you lost you when the music started. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and show that. The old digger is gone to that campsite beyond, where the cannons and swords, locks and harmonies. Now, Whit, I don't know if you're familiar with the way the Streamlabs stuff works, but we're going to use the randomizer to give away a copy of your CD. So that's why everybody's putting in hashtag I dug it up.
Oh, okay. Are they doing that in the chat?
Yes. That's right. I don't know if there's a way I can show so you guys can see chat.
That's okay. Actually. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
She can see it. I'm not sure how advanced she is, but if she puts her phone on desktop view, you can see the panel and the chat at the same time.
All right. It's all right.
It's not a hard thing to do. I just, some people I can walk them through it real fast, and some people are like, "What did you say?" But yeah, like it's one button you hit, and then you hit another button, and then you're there. But some people wouldn't have a clue what I was talking about, I've been wanting to put a video out on how to do it just to help people out with it. His burden laid down, now stands tall and strong as a shovel melts in. I'm actually trying to find the giveaway tool here. Let's try this. Deep in the woods, it was ringing real good. I like this song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like it.
And it's down with sound. You're so sweet. I'm gonna take you home with me. I dug it up for my baby. He doesn't want it, no. He said, go wash your hands. Look what Jason on the ground for my baby. But he doesn't want it, no. Hey, James Steele's in the house. Good morning or good afternoon. Okay. Out in a field with my ears. Make sure you guys get the hashtag in, because in a little while we'll do the drawing. And it looks like I got more people in chat than I have comments. Yep, I got 22 in chat and I got 14 comments.
Sometimes you have people that are watching from like Xbox and they can't comment. And then sometimes you have people who fall asleep. And then you just sometimes have people who don't want to enter.
Well, if I was more clever, I could have streamed this out to Facebook too. There's a thing you can do it. I just haven't tried.
Yeah. I broke my phone clip earlier, so it's sagging now.
And I'm surprised. I thought Mandy was going to come tonight. I guess Monday, after Monday Dig, she could spin. Because, I got thunderstormed out on Monday, too. So, luckily, I think the storm's already passed here. So, we're good now.
I wasn't sure what time the park closed, but there's still people here.
This thing isn't moving. I wonder if I have to hit refresh. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Well, I saw some more comments came in and nothing changed. Well, let's see what happens this time. Oh, now it says none.
What? Oh, you got it. I dug it up instead of a hashtag.
Oh, that'd be my bad. All right, let's try that again.
I never saw a sign here that said that they closed at night. Just trying to check.
Okay, let's see.
There you go.
All right, there we go. And I see some people put in "I dig it up," and that's not going to get you in the drawing.
Well, that's what you approved the first time, isn't it, or is it not? Or did you always say I dig it up? Oh, that's right. But you had the hashtag. I typed right after you because I wanted in on this too. So I'm trying to see if I'm still.
Oh yeah, I think since I typed it in, I'm in there. But I will, if I win, we'll respin.
You're right. I dug it up. I thought you were, but I wanted to make sure I was still in it. So.
We'll give another minute to get everybody in, and then we will go ahead.
Leslie, are you going to send me the link for tomorrow?
The link for tomorrow, what? Oh, for class?
Yeah, I was trying to see because he asked me. I just noticed in chat. He said, "Alicia, are you going to come in tomorrow?" And it's gonna I could dig in my yard. That's where I found the Tootsie. But even if I can't get out with my tire, I still could, dig in my own yard.
Well, I'm supposed to go out to an old farmstead that I have been staring at for 5 years now. And at the side of the road, there's a marker. And the marker says, "This is where the town of Bangor used to be." And apparently it was the county seat for this county. But the railroad didn't come there, and so they picked up everything and moved it 20 miles north to a different town. And so this town is totally gone. It's now a farm field. And every time I drive by there, I see this marker, and I want to go detecting it. I've even detected around the marker because that's right on public right-of-way. And all we found were beer cans. So
yeah, well,
this whole area is being farmed by this one guy. And this one guy... every time I drive by, I'd look to see if his tractor was out, if I could chase him down. And I never could find him. One day I see somebody pulling in to his farm. So I zip off the freeway and I follow them in, and it's this gal, and it was his daughter-in-law. So I started talking to her about what I wanted to do, and she says, "Oh, you got to talk to my husband." So I talked to her husband, and he says, "Oh, you got to ask my dad." And so he goes, "I'll ask my dad, I'll get back to you." And I gave her my number, never heard from him again. So to make a long story short, last weekend I was at a community celebration, and they were having a community lunch. And these people that were selling their house in this tiny little town, and I'd asked if I could detect their yard. And when I went over there to detect it, they had, she was staging the house to be shown. And so I started helping her in the house. We were cleaning things up and moving stuff around. And so she said, "Won't you come and have lunch with us next weekend? I want to thank you for helping me get the house ready." So I was like, "Sure, I'll come have lunch with you." I went over there, and they said, "Oh, my brother Mark's going to drive." So I get in Mark's truck, and we're riding along to this lunch. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I deliver corn up to the ethanol plant sometimes where my husband works." I said, "Really? What's your last name?" And he tells me, and my jaw dropped because it was this guy that I had been stalking for 5 years. And not only that, he was my new best friend's brother. So I actually asked if I could come detect. He goes, yeah, there's an area the old town was, and there's cellar holes, and we don't even farm that because of the cellar holes. So I have permission to go look for this thing. So that's what I'm hoping to stream tomorrow from. I think that'll be really fun.
There's this old Civil War skirmish that I was looking at, and I went to the landowner and I asked him if I could metal detect, and he goes, "Yeah, just whatever you find, just pull out and put it by the telephone pole by that cemetery, and the museum will come around and pick up what they want." And so I said, "Has it been detected before?" He goes, "Oh yeah, it's been detected before." So the first place I went is by that old telephone pole by the cemetery to pick through other people's stuff, see what they might have lost, right? And, I was out there. My first target was a Williams cleaner.
Oh wow!
Cool. And I went back into the field, and there was this little stand of trees out in the middle of the field, and in that stand of trees is an old cemetery.
So you didn't detect the cemetery, did you?
No, huh?
Okay.
And I started looking at some older maps, and there was a town, not a town, but a little community, if you will, just a cluster of buildings in that area, and they're all gone now. But I guess that cemetery was where an old church used to be.
Oh, neat. All right. Well, listen. Why don't we go ahead? We're going to draw, and Whit, if it's okay with you, I'll have the winner contact me, and I will forward you their information. Okay.
Sounds great.
And is this is for a physical copy of your CD? And will you sign it for them?
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is just so wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and spin. I'm just going to let the music keep playing, but I'm going to turn it down just a tiny bit. If I can. I might not be clever enough to do so. Oh, here it is.
Also, for those who don't win and want to buy a copy of your CD, where would we get one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I will drop a link into chat for that. And
yeah, you can get it off my website, which is whithill.com.
Okay.
Yeah, let me drop a link to that real quick. And I actually have that linked on my CD as well, or on my video as well. I have also put a copy of her album on my prize wheel. So and that's for a digital download copy. So if anybody wins at Relic Bingo or a duck race and they spin, they can win a copy there too. So let's do this. Let me put her link in. I
got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Hey, this whole co-host thing is working out really well for me, just saying. I'm loving that. Thank you. All right, let's everybody, let's go ahead and spin. Good luck. We got 24 in chat. I got 17 if put in the keyword. There's your last chance to put it in. All right, let's go.
So y'all got a 1 in 17 chance.
Because if I win, I have to spin. Oh, look at that. I win.
Rig.
I will respin that one. I never win at these things, though. Let's just go figure.
Congratulations, right? Diggin.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of hoping it's for a CD anyway, but we'll talk about that on the side. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Draw again. Now, if only we were drawing for a Corvette or something, that would have been so awesome.
Right.
And it's Olin Borden.
Congratulations, Olin.
Olin. So, Olin, I'm going to drop my, let's see, here is my email. And you go ahead and you just email me your information, and we will go ahead and get that out to you. Is Olin still in chat, is the question.
Yeah. Yes, he said, wow.
All right. And Olin, are you located within the States? Or where are you located? Does anybody know where Olin's located? This is the song I love. This is the one that just totally talks to me.
In Tennessee.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure with a name like Olin, you weren't in Sweden or something, because Okay, so Olin, since you're in Tennessee, you can just go over to Whit's house and pick up this CD directly. No, I'm just kidding. I think she'd prefer you didn't do that.
Where is Olin in Tennessee?
Yeah, Olin, where are you in Tennessee? Because now Whit might just take you hunting with her sometime. Just saying. You like the way I'm committing you like right up front because we're best friends already.
Looking for people to dig with since Cheryl Clark just moved away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know.
My ex-boss moved to Tennessee, so I keep telling him I'm going to come descend upon his place sometime and go digging in Tennessee because
Yay, good.
he's I'm trying to remember the name of the town he's in. He's like about an hour away from Nashville, I think.
Okay.
He's in some tiny little town. All right. Athens. Do you know where that is?
Athens? No.
Yeah.
I don't.
See, I actually found an apartment for my boss in Athens, and he told me I was crazy. He didn't take it. But I was looking on Zillow. Pardon me. I was looking on Zillow, and that's what I found. Okay, let me go ahead and stop sharing screen. Then I want to go ahead and we're gonna change gears for a minute because Alicia has been patiently awaiting Relic Bingo, her Relic Bingo winnings. And what we do, Whit, just to explain, we have two sets of premieres that we do. Not everybody does both of them. I do both. Mondays, it's called Monday Digs, and Friday, it's called I Dig Fridays. And everybody who does a premiere in this time, they have a 15-minute time slot. You do a 14-minute video, and it's sort of like a bar crawl where people go from video to video to video, and they chit-chat. It's super fun, right? And we have a lot of the same people come to the same streams. And I thought, well, if you're going to watch, 6 or 7 metal detecting videos in a row, wouldn't it be fun to play bingo and put the mark down what people are finding on these cards, and the first person to bingo wins. And so what I did is I created this game called Relic Bingo, and people can get a card for free, and they can play it either Mondays or Fridays or both. First person to bingo sends me a copy of their winning card, and they get to spin the prize wheel. And I'm going to do a share real quick. I'll show you what the prize wheel looks like. I love this song. My son, I did a video Monday. This song is the intro, and I was trying to line up each action with the music. So I must have played the song like 100 times. And he's like, Mom, the song is stuck in my head now. He knows every word to it.
Oh, boy.
He was not thanking me, just saying. Let's see. Name picker wheel. I'm going to share this. Okay. So this is our prize wheel, and it started with 100 prizes on it. It removes prizes if I only had one of that particular prize. It falls off. And somebody won a Kelly Dig bag the other day, and I only had one of those. What is that sound? What's going on?
I have no clue. Is it?
Not me.
I think is he typing?
I don't know.
Was it Mike? Was he typing?
I think it's Whit, because Whit just
She
muted.
said handshake. He said nope, not me. Okay. I saw that you were in the chat.
Huh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just the music's doing it.
I don't know. It's a strange sound.
Okay,
Something like somebody's tap dancing.
I was thinking like somebody was finger drumming. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. I know what it is. It's this stupid prize wheel. Hold on.
Oh.
No, it's not the prize wheel. It's not making that sound. Take that away. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Okay, so anyway, with the prize wheel, Alicia won bingo tonight, so I'm going to let her spin the prize wheel. And there is a copy of your CD on here. So let's see what you win. Tell me go.
Go.
Good luck.
So
Running around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
You got a Shell President token. Awesome.
I have no clue what that is, but thank you.
They're actually really cool. Here, I'll show you. If I can find them. Hold on. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of different presidents.
Are those the tokens from the 60s?
It was a game that the Shell gas station put out where you had to put the presidents in. And it was, here they are. Let's see. Go back.
My gas went down to $4.39 here today. Woohoo! Sorry.
Let's see if you guys can see that. They're these little tokens with little president dudes on them. And on the back, here we go.
Oh, okay.
And on the back, they say Shell President token.
Okay, that's cool.
And they're shiny and beautiful.
I didn't understand the shell at first, but that's cool.
Yeah, they're Mr. President coin game. And it was a coin game from back in like the 60s. And there's like different presidents on here. Just I grabbed 3 of them at random, and I have George Washington, John Quincy Adams, and President Biden. No, I'm just kidding.
That one's got a hole in the head, right?
And, the last one is Andrew.
Where the brain used to be.
Andrew Johnson. So you will get a random one that I pull, and I will not hear of it. If you have a problem with somebody being canceled, I don't care. Just saying. This is the president, so
I have. You can randomly draw it out yourself. So I'm fine with that. And I'm not in any rush or hurry, but did you happen to send out the moon landing one?
Nope, I got your moon landing and your NASA patch right here because I'm late.
Okay, that was the next thing. Yeah, I'm not rushing. I wasn't rushing you at all. I just wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the mail.
No, we are also going to draw for Mandy tonight because I have her Simplex t-shirt and her other thing she won sitting here waiting to mail. And I figured since you keep like the minute I mail something out, you win something. I know,
that's what I told you. I said you could collect them for me for a while, like, send them out as a package deal.
Yeah, no, I can get yours out. Yours is still light. It's, what I think you really want is that juice keychain, right?
I found something to go with that. I hope I brought it with me. Oh, I do have it. Let's see if you can see this. Well, maybe with the prize wheel up, it won't show very well. But no, it's gone. It broke off.
Hold on. Let me change that.
It broke. It was hanging on this charm that just fell off.
What is it?
I just bought it. Oh my gosh, and it broke.
You bought it?
It's gotta be in my purse.
Yeah,
like I literally just bought this for the sole purpose because I said it would be so cute on that juice keychain. I don't know if I have it or not. Like, that's in my purse, but I'm digging to see if it fell in there. Like, I'm gonna cry.
Hey, Whit, how long have you been into music?
Me?
Whit.
Oh. Well, I think it's gone, but it was a hand digger with like bling bling on it.
Oh, okay.
But it was so cute. I don't think I think it's gone. I don't know like where it could have gone. I haven't been anywhere, but it's not down in my purse where it should be. So, makes me want to go back to Target and buy the other one.
Okay. I'm going to be for just a minute while you're looking. Okay, doll?
Yeah, I'm done digging, but I was just going to show you. Like, see, this is like a wheelbarrow that has it too, so I can show you. Let me get in front of the camera. See the bling on it?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like here's one that's easier to see. This is a watering can.
Okay. Like little charms.
Yeah, it was a charm and it was a hand digger. And it had bling bling on it like that. Those little, rhinestone-y fake whatever they are. I don't know. But anyway. I
just wanted to get one of those when they had the Garrett coils and they were making necklaces out of them. I always thought
that's awesome. But yeah, like I got that because I was like, oh, this would be so cute with the juice keychain, and now I have neither.
Whit, you should know that Alicia tried out for American Idol. Is that right?
Yeah, I tried out 2 times for American Idol. So it was fun.
About this, I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I went home with 16,000 other people both times, but it was still fun.
You took 16,000 other people home with you? How'd you fit them in your car?
Yeah, that was a night. Let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. But I mean, I've won several singing competitions and stuff like that, like more local type things like that. but I didn't win American Idol.
Well, see, I wish I had the kind of talent you guys have, honestly. I mean, I dink around with the guitar and stuff, but I could never, like, write a song from scratch and that stuff. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, the songwriting is, I don't know if I could do that either.
I used to write poems, and I would give them to the guy in my dorm that played piano, and he would go and set them to music and go play like with my poems. And I would do that, but I can't like visualize them like past that really. But I think it would be really super fun.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Now, Whit, I was curious if you could tell us about, there's a collaborative group of musicians that you make music with. I saw that on something. It was on your debut for your album. You were talking about there were other people that write songs with you or something. And how does that work? Oh no, we got no voice. You're on mute, darling. We can't hear you. Let me edit your mic settings. Maybe I can do something. No? Is your phone on mute? Oh gosh. Do you want to try going out and coming back in? We got nothing. We got Alicia on here. All right, she's going to come back in. We're going to go ahead and kick Alicia for a minute off here since she's getting gas or doing something. I don't know what. I can still hear you, right, Mike? You're not on mute.
I'm here.
Okay. If everybody all of a sudden went quiet, then we'd know that I just went deaf and I didn't know. So, hey, Drummond to Tex in the house. That is awesome. And actually, while we're waiting for Whit to come back in, I'm going to go ahead and share screen, and let's go ahead and spin for Mandy, so that way I can get her prize off to the mail for her as well, because I don't think she really cares if we spin for her or if we go ahead and hit share and continue. Let's see what she gets. Oh, she's getting a $5 Amazon bookmark gift card. I had a bunch of those. They're actually really cool. They were these cool bookmarks that just happened to be redeemable on Amazon. So, and I can drop that in with her other thing. So that is cool. And that one actually has to be removed because that was the only one on the prize wheel. Yay. Hey, you're back. Thank you. Can we hear you now?
Hope so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. Now I can hear you.
Great.
Let me go ahead and stop the screen. And I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about this. You have a collaborative group of people that get together and do songs or something?
I think you might be thinking about the East Nashville Song Salon, which was a group that met for many years. I'm not meeting with them right now. It's not collaborative. We get together and on Monday nights and play new songs for each other and get feedback. That's all. And so some of those people were were on stage with me at the CD release because they sang on one of my songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we didn't write songs together.
Oh, okay. I guess I misunderstood that. When I was growing up, we used to go camping, and my sister would always bring along a guitar and just play music and randomly make up words. And I always thought that was the coolest thing ever.
That is cool.
And I remember this was when I was like, I don't know, maybe 13, 14 years old. My sister's a couple years older than me. And my parents would kick us loose and say, you guys go on ahead and go camping and we'll meet you on the weekend. And our whole mission in life was to get somebody who was 21 to buy us booze and take it up to the mountains. And we would throw parties at the campsite and then throw away all the bottles and cans as far away from the campground as possible before my parents came up on the weekend. So that was like really fun. But yeah, those were my formative years. But I remember we used to hang out and everybody would be drinking cheap wine and making up songs by the campfire. And that was super fun. So I just think what you do is so creative. Now, are you working on any music right now? Are you going to put out more metal detecting music or anything else you have going on?
Well, I guess the thing that might be the most interesting is that what is going on? You guys, enough. Oh my God. They have to do this right now.
They think you're talking to them.
They're not this noisy normally, just right now. The only thing to mention is that for the past few years, I've been in the process of turning that record into a musical. So we've had four readings of it's, I've never written a musical before, but it takes a lot of time. And then you get a version, and then you get a cast together, and you do a reading and with an audience, and you get feedback, and then you go back and do it again. And we've done it 4 times so far. That was interrupted by the pandemic, but I'm about to get back in the saddle to work on that again, because that's really fun. And I wrote a bunch more songs for the musical. So
when or how are we ever going to hear the musical songs? We have to wait for them to get brought to Broadway, or
well, the songs are a lot of the songs on the record, and I dug it up, are in the musical. But then as the plot revealed itself to me, I had to write some more. And so, whenever it gets produced, we'll probably do another record of the songs from the musical.
Oh, that would be awesome. I actually do a lot of stuff with Pure Players. They're the local community theater in Care, South Dakota. And if your musical is ever released as like a screenplay or however, as a script, maybe I can talk to their board and get them to do the musical. That would be awesome.
Well, it's specifically designed. My goal was to do a musical with a very small cast. It only has 4 characters. And a lot of images of items that have been dug out of the earth. So cool. The idea is it's a very simple play to produce, so that people could do it in community theater easily. That's been my point through the whole thing. Even though sometimes it would be easier to add another character, but I'm keeping it really small.
Well, except for when we do children's theater, our adult theater stuff is usually anywhere between 4 and 8 cast members. When we do the children's one, everybody and their brother comes over, and you have like 84 kids all wanting to be in this thing. So that one's always a little crazy. But my son is 13 now, and I've always had him in the children's theater stuff. And then I did Guys and Dolls a couple of years ago, and then with the pandemic, they canceled last year. Hopefully, they're going to bring back the musicals next year, because this year they kind of backed away and they said, we're only going to do a children's musical this year again. So but, it's super fun. I just love it. So that is awesome. Are you driving, Alicia?
A raccoon came out in front of me. A deer first, a deer, and then a raccoon. I feel like I'm in Bambi or something.
Did you swerve to avoid it or swerve to hit it?
Neither. I just hit the brakes a little.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do any of that. You're just supposed to stay on the same path, and if they're suicidal, they are. That's
but since my vehicle has that tire and I'm using my dad's truck, I went on and hit my brakes so I didn't smash into a deer. But I didn't swerve.
Yeah, your dad might complain about that.
Yeah, this is a really nice truck, so I didn't want to do all that.
Yeah, my husband got hit by a deer the other day, and it wrinkled
I got hit by a deer
his car. So that deer definitely was aiming for him. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are just
So Plugsy is back in here and asked if I was going to be in that live. Can I just does Juice have the link, or can you email it to me, which is in my about section? One of those 2 things. And I don't know what time you're doing it either. Sorry.
Yeah, Plugs, I'll come in on your live, but somebody's going to have to text me or something. Roadkill. Let's see. Oh, Bernie's in the house. St. Lucie metal detecting. So who do you detect with now? You said your detecting partner moved away. So do you go by yourself then, or do you go out with other people?
I go by myself, and I don't like it.
How come?
Well, I'm sure you know it. As a woman alone out in the middle of the woods or in a field or going up to people's houses, it's really
little
not the
creepy.
same. And when I was my detecting partner for years was my friend Cheryl Clark, and we had so much fun and just we got into some scrapes. Let me tell you, we got into some things we probably shouldn't have gotten into, which. I don't know. I was brave with her, but not quite as brave now.
Have you heard of the Facebook group for the women who travel and detect?
I don't know about women who travel and detect. No, I know.
Yeah, there's a traveling women Facebook group, and when I went to post about this chat, or in U.S. metal detecting, I wrote to one of the admins and I told her what we were doing, and she said she just loves your music. She let me post, but then she invited me to this group, and it's women who travel around and they meet up to go detecting.
Oh,
and I thought,
is it women diggers?
I will find the group and I will email you, because I don't know off the top of my head. It wasn't just women diggers. There was something about traveling in there.
Okay.
But I told them, I said, come on out to South Dakota. I'll take you to a ghost town. I've got permissions up the yin yang. And it's, and we have room here to park, half a dozen, campers or whatever right in the yard. So
wow. Cool.
Why not?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're so far out there compared to, like, you guys are all on the East Coast. There's all these like people within proximity you could get together with and do stuff. Out here, we don't have that much options, so I usually go by myself, or I bring my husband along if he's not working. Okay, that sound is coming up again. I'm going to mute Alicia for a minute, see if it's her. It's not. She's talking. Okay. No, I'm going to, I was trying to figure out what that clicking sound was.
Yeah, I hear it too. And usually when it's me, I don't hear it.
It's Mike typing.
Nope, I'm not typing.
See, he stopped.
This whole technology thing is a two-edged sword. We all get to know each other. You get to see real faces, but on the other hand, like little things like that, you got to figure out. So, Whit, I have one more question for you, and that is, if I come out to Tennessee, will you go hunting with me?
Of course.
Oh, awesome. So now I got to go to Kentucky, North Carolina, and Tennessee. And I just have to convince my husband just to do without me for a few weeks. Piece of cake, right? But yeah, I think that would be super fun. And I have a friend out in Tennessee that I've been telling I'm going to come out and visit him anyway, because he's retired out there now. You'd think he'd have some time on his hands, but we'll see what happens. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. We are going to, if you guys want to stick around for a duck race, we're going to set that up. Whit, if you'd like to stick around and hang out, we're going to put the music back on and we can have the duck race too, but it's getting late there, so I'm going to give you the option to stay or go. Or if you want to race, there's other prizes. You can spin the prize wheel. You do not have to race for your own CD, because that would be wrong.
No, that'd be wrong.
But I'm going to start making a list. I'm going to type, and I'm going to let Mike take the reins if he has any other questions for you or things. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the name picker real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
I got to shrink my window. This is getting used to an iMac after years of having had to have a PC for work is just really kind of interesting. But I'm having so much fun with this thing because I got mad at my computer one day, so I went out and got a Mac just for the heck of it. And I just have to get used to some of the commands. There we go. Oh, and I'm gonna put music on in the background too while we're at it.
I have never lost a belt buckle in my life. I have never lost a harmonica.
Now, for people who are in chat, if you haven't chatted in a while, please make sure you say something and put together a list. All right? And Whit, have you been in a duck race before?
No.
Okay, so this is something stupid and fun we like to do. And it doesn't have to be a duck. It could be any kind of thing. Where we put all the names in, and then you guys have a race to the death. I'm sorry, a race to the finish. And whoever wins gets to spin the prize wheel. So I'm just typing them in up front because I don't like to try to do them on screen. So,
Even though you're like the fastest typer out of everybody that I've ever watched do it.
thank you. Hey, Dwayne, you're here. Thanks for coming. When are you going to stop working so we can go play in the dirt? I just got permission on the town of Bangor, Dwayne. Just letting you know. And I'm going out in the morning. Let's see. Who else is in the house here? Brad Welch. So you got 20 in chat, so I should come up with 20 names, right? What happened to Juice tonight? Did he just hide or what?
That's what I was trying to tell you. He was going somewhere with his family right after my live.
He was
So
doing what?
in the car ride there, he was communicating in chat.
But he wasn't in our chat.
In this chat?
Yeah.
He came in and talked for a few minutes.
Okay. Let's see. St. Lucy's still in the house. Now this, I'm going to put all the names I see in chat, but if you're not here yet, we'll give it to the next person down. Because then you get incentivized for sticking around.
I'm in chat.
You know, now every time I show a belt buckle on one of my videos, I feel inclined to just put that in. Just saying.
You know, I can really relate to some of that your song because, you know, I'm out in the middle of a farm field and you find a thimble and you're like, now you got to wonder somebody out there in the middle of a farm field and they're like, I think I'll sew my clothes. You know, out there in the middle of a farm field, like, what's the thimble doing out here? You know, but
I know.
when you do the research
so
and there's a cotton field and then there's an 1803 house that's set back a ways away, about a quarter mile back down this dirt road, and nothing, and any of the maps, and there's a thimble out there, you know.
I know, it's the weirdest thing.
You know what I like is I keep finding Merry Widow's condom things in front of churches. I've now found 2 of them, and they've both been in church parking lots.
Wow.
I don't understand why it is. I never find them anywhere else, only in front of churches. Let's see. Okay, I think, and I'll read off the names I'm putting in, and if anybody's missing, you have to tell me, and I will make sure I put you in. But what I've got so far, I've got Whit, Alicia, Carla Ainsworth, Gold Sea Outdoors, Mike, Dwayne Roy, Plugs, Found It Buried, Olin Borden, Drummond Detect, St. Lucy, Gary's Metal Detecting, Jim Steele, Gregory Gibson, Mark Thomas, although I still liked it when you had it say Elon, whatever that was, Elon Mark, Breast 5, Markel Digger, AZ Mort Squad, and Nightheart. Am I missing anybody? Speak up. Dragon Treasure Hunter. And yeah, Alicia, you know, I never even took typing in school. I just had to use the keyboard to communicate with people. So I don't type right. I just type quickly. I went on a
matters of one, you know, like the way you do it, you're definitely quicker than Juice, but that doesn't take that much.
I once went on a job interview and they said, "Oh, we're going to give you a typing test now." And they sat me down and they said, "Type this." And I went and I typed and blah, blah, blah. And they sat down and then we were sitting in the interview. She goes, "So it looks like you type 120 words a minute." I'm like, no, I type like 50 words a minute. She goes, "Oh, I thought your fingers were going a lot faster than that."
That's funny.
So that was how they decided that I typed so fast. I thought that was really funny. Okay, okay, this tool that we use for the spinny wheel is also how we do the duck races, but it's a different tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to races.
Ow.
And you can pick what kind of race you're going to do. And you can do a duck race, or you can do any of these other kinds of races here. And I think we're going to try bird race timer because I haven't seen that one yet. They change the races every now and then. Okay, and make sure this was showing up. So we take our names, we edit our names, and we just paste the happy little thing out of my other computer. Oh, that's not it. That's not helpful. Let me try this again. So I got 20 names and 19 in chat. That works. And then we just set our timer for 3 minutes. Hit set. Last chance. If anybody is not in on the list and they want to be, speak up. Oh, Doug McClure just came in and Christine Nichols. Sorry, let me go ahead and edit that. All right, I think I have everybody in now. Oh, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. And let me add you as a moderator. I'm sorry about that, Doug. I hadn't had you in the live chat in a while, I guess. But you are now a moderator. You have the Magic Blue Ranch. Now we have 23 names in. They're still on set. Go ahead and shuffle characters. And good luck, everyone. We're going to turn that sound off so we can just listen to Whit's music because I like it better.
Whack, whack.
There we go. Oh, you what is this not showing? Hold on. That's stream. I don't know what happened there. It was racing and it's not showing on screen.
You want to share screen, right? Okay, there it is.
Yeah, for whatever reason, my phone is lagging. So if you guys want to hear, this is what, if you're playing it, it makes that sound.
I'd rather hear Whit's music.
Me too. So, my neighbor was trying to get me to to take some of his carrier pigeons. He has homing pigeons. And he thought
really?
It'd be super fun if I kept his, because he leaves every winter. And he's like, you should just take some pigeons and then they'll come to your house. Well, you could take them, like I could drive them to Pier, put a message on its leg and let it go and it would find its way home. And I thought that was kind of an interesting thought. I don't know the real world applications for that, really. I mean, I know they used them in the war to send messages, but at this point, I think texting is faster.
Yeah.
These guys, this is what they look like, little carrier pigeons to me. There. We lost Hot Mess, or she's hiding. Go ahead and fix this. Oh, there you are. She's just in the dark. I see a hand.
Looks like Plugs pulls out ahead. There you go.
Oh, yeah, but we got 57 seconds. I'm willing to bet it's going to be somebody up in this quadrant, like right around Nightheart. Let's see what's coming up. Some hunter. Treasure hunter. Is that Show Me Treasure? No.
The treasure hunter's gaining.
Yeah, it's still early yet. The races, the funny thing about this, Whit, is it's like this last 7 seconds is whenever you know when something's going to go down.
Right.
Before that, not so much. And it's weird is right here, all of the words are truncated. So Christine Nichols, her whole word's not showing. I don't know why. And these are showing fine here. And then maybe because I don't have full screen. Maybe that's a little better. Look at this. Whit's got a chance. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and it is something detecting. Let's see. Gary's metal detecting, followed by Mark Thomas, followed by Plugs. Congratulations. So, big question there. Is Gary still in the house?
I think he left the chat, and so did Found It Buried. They left a little while ago.
Yeah, we'll give him a second to come back in if somebody texts him. Otherwise, Mark Thomas, who I know I saw in chat a minute ago, will get to spin the prize wheel. And I just have to check my chat thing. Oh, these tube 27. If you've been here this whole time, I apologize. I did not put you in the race. I will fix that for the next race because we'll do 2. And let's just make sure that Doug McClure now has a blue wrench while we're in here. We do. The reason for people who are new joining to my stream, I give everybody a blue wrench so you can click on one another's channels and make some friends or stalk them or see what they're digging or just like and subscribe. Your choice. So, all right. Do we have Mark Thomas? Are you in the house? I saw him earlier.
I saw him earlier too.
Yeah, no, he was in here.
You scroll up and see when the last time he
Plugs is talking. So if Mark doesn't say boo here within the next 10 seconds or so, then Plugs, this is going to be yours. Unless you'd rather we just re-race. It's up to you. Plugs is just making noise in the house. Here we go.
Nope, I think Mark Thomas might have left.
All right, Plugs for days. You win. Congratulations. Can we do the fish next? You mean the dolphins or something else? Okay, Plugs. That prize is yours. We're going to spin the prize wheel if you would like to spin. And then after that, we will do one more race and look for whatever the fishies are, okay?
Congratulations, Plugs.
Congratulations.
Now, Plugs, you need to email me at that email address that's going on across the bottom of the screen. And if you would please email me also with whatever information on the live stream tomorrow, that would like kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And not these birds, just birds in general.
Not these birds.
Well, that just didn't sound right when I said it. I'm like, hold on a minute. Okay, so then let's see. Go to settings. Go to edit list. Ooh, that's not good. Save. Let's see if the list comes back up. Okay, they're like not in there.
There they are.
There we go. All right, so who did I say I needed to add? Let's see, show me treasure on here.
Oh, you're gonna this
EastTube.
Yeah.
EastTube 27. And let me just check here. Gary was not in. We'll take him off the list. And
Found It Buried is not here anymore. He went to bed.
Okay, Found It Buried. All right. Anybody else? Everybody else still in. And who was it I just gave a wrench to? I think they're not on my list either. I think I have Drum and Detect in here. I do. No Cal Digger. Okay, if you're not on the list, say something now.
If you're not here, put a 1 in chat.
All right, Plugs, you are in. Plugs, you get to spin the prize wheel in a minute, but we will do 2 races and then we'll do 2 prize wheel spins. And we will look for the stupid fish just for you. Just saying. What? He's the one that wanted that. Okay, let's update, save, hit yes. Now we got our name saved, and then we can go and pick a different Hooja Wetchits here. Let's see. I think I just have to hit the, you know what I'm going to do. Click that out. Fish. Oh, fish race timer. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and share this. Share screen. And fish race timer. We'll go over here. See, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I can actually listen to the same CD no matter what it is. Pretty much listen to it over and over and over in my car. And that's why I really, really want to get a real CD of your music as opposed to the download, because I want to put it in the car. And then I can have my son memorizing the words to every one of your songs instead of just the how to get here one. All right, we're going to turn the music off again. Good luck, everybody. Oh, wait, SkyQuest is not in. Hold on. Edit list. Glad I saw that. 208. Doug McClure's in. I think that's everybody. Okay. Set. Shuffle. Start. Good luck, everyone. Oh, that's not coming up. Is that coming up? Okay, good. My phone is lagging. For some reason, it doesn't update as quick as everything else. Oh, you know, Plug said to do a re-race. He didn't want to just take the prize and re-race. So I guess we can race 2 times because I already said we could do 2 spins, right? Plug just wants to be a fish, see how he does. And Bernie is probably the ugliest fish I've ever seen. He's up here, St. Lucie. That's like if you caught that fish, I think you would throw it back because it looks nuclear. Just saying.
Well, I'll tell you, as far as freshwater fish, the best fish is the ugliest fish. Like, it's got some gnarly teeth and all that stuff, but it's the best tasting one. But like, it's scary. You don't even want to take it off the hook.
Carp are not pretty fish, and they don't taste good either.
No, I've never eaten a carp, but like I've used them as bait. So I can imagine that they probably, oily, nasty. Yeah, I don't know. Like they don't seem like they'd be good one. But no, walleye and saugeye, they have big old teeth and like they're ugly.
Walleye are good looking fish, and they taste.
I think they're awesome. Delicious. I think they're cool looking fish, but I'm talking about when it comes to wanting to take it off the hook. That thing is scary. Like I'm just saying, that thing's got big old teeth. I mean, you know, I don't do a whole lot of saltwater fishing. I would if I was closer, but so that's the only one that's like scary to me. But it tastes amazing. I wonder
what the sound is. Oh, it's pretty much the same thing. Their music they use on these races are just so whatever. And we seem to have lost Whit. I don't know if she lost power on her thing or she just got tired of us. We didn't get a chance to thank her for being here. Hopefully she'll pop back in.
Light off the second part.
Lay your shovel down.
40 seconds to go.
Carp stink. The carp stink if they've been sitting on the shore too long, I'll tell you that for sure. Oh, I got the window open in my office because it's 85 degrees in here, and now I have weird little bugs flying in the window. That's awesome. I have literally the sauna office up here, so it's super awesome in the summertime.
Looks like Christine Nichols. Oh, here comes Nightheart.
Nightheart's coming. Oh, and I just mailed him something today, too. Nightheart, you win. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, let's see if he's still in the house here. Nightheart, are you still here? We'll go ahead and look and see. It's Nightheart followed by Gregory Gibson, followed by Carla Ainsworth. We'll take it a minute and see if see what we got coming up here. Anybody seeing him in the house? I'm pretty sure he just chatted right before. Let's see.
I'm scrolling up looking for his last post.
Great minds think alike, Mike. That was exactly what I was doing. All right. So, Nightheart, you have about 10 seconds to chat if you're here. And if not, Gregory Gibson, Please say you're here. If I don't win, everyone don't answer if she calls your name. Alex, you won the first time, and then you told me to rerun it. So what is up with that? Let's see.
He's competitive.
He didn't even want to spin the wheel. I told him he could spin the wheel.
Did you see the private chat?
Private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Ah, thank you.
Yeah, so she did say bye.
Yeah, Whit Hill had to go deal with her doggies, so she chatted in. No, I did not catch that because I didn't realize there was something called private chat over here.
Yeah, that's where the
just
people
on
on
top
panel
of
can chit chat together.
Oh, so this is where we can talk secretly about
Yeah,
everybody.
we can talk about Plugsy down
Say
there.
mean
You know,
things about Plugs. He'd never know, and then
I
we
will
let
say-
it in stream, and he could see it afterwards.
exactly. I was gonna say that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like if you were to say something in there, if they were to pop on your panel, then you know.
Uh-huh. All right, let's get the fish to stop swimming for a second. And do we have Neidhart, Gregory Gibson, or Carla Ainsworth in the house? And if not, we will re-race.
Plugsy.
I don't see him.
I don't see any of them, but maybe.
We are going to remove the winner. The next race again, and we will edit names, edit list,
Seen any of them in a while.
and let's go ahead and we will take Carla out. And who was the first person we needed to take out? Neidhart, that's right.
Neidhart, yeah.
Oh, I took him out automatically.
Okay. Neidhart
Right.
and
Anybody else, if you're not here, speak up. I'm just kidding.
was it Gregory?
Yeah. Here, let's I think I pulled him, didn't I? I pulled two other names. I think we're
Show Me
good.
Treasure wants to know if he's on there.
And Two Brothers Treasure just popped in.
Just came in, yeah.
Okay. Let's add Two Brothers and Show Me.
And Drummond to Texas, take me out. I'm off to bed.
And Drummond to Tech off.
Oh, Carla just came in and said here.
Oh, Carla. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and run this last race because I was giving away 2 spins. And Carla, stick around because you won this other race because you did come back in. And NorCal Diggers in. Get done. We're going to make this a short and sweet one because I think everybody's starting to fade a little bit. We don't have the energy that...
Just in the nick of time, too, Carla. You made it by seconds.
Yes. We're going to do 1 minute for the second spin because Plugs gave up his spin. He said to respin and make fish. So we're making fish.
All right.
You know, there was no option with the snails, I think it is. You have the option to make fast snails or slow snails. But they should have an option to make rockin' fast fish. Just saying. Like piranhas. I think that would be much better. Let's see what's in the chat. Oh, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunters having a 500 sub giveaway. Let me go ahead and pin that.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And oh, I think I have to click this. Here we go.
Come on, Alicia, swim faster. Swim, swim, swim. You can do it. Come on, girl. Little faster. Come on.
And Las Vegas, can you go ahead and post a link to your channel in chat?
Oh man, Goatsy is on it. I was second. Congratulations, Goatsy.
Congratulations. You win a chicken. No, I'm just kidding. Goatsy comes to my morning streams every now and then, so you'd appreciate that. I'd send you Bashful, the rooster.
I was in there this morning, but I didn't chat. I just got bad news, so I didn't want to bring the chat down. So
The Alicia, you were second on here.
Yeah,
Gold C's
I
in
was
the
I was getting close.
So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and stop screen.
I think Carla must be behind in the stream because she wrote here again.
And we are going to go over to the prize wheel if we're clever enough to have that. And Carla and Gold C, you both get to spin, and you actually have an option. There is one of Whit's albums on the prize wheel as well.
Somebody might want to ask Carla if she's live, like up to speed, whatever. If she's live in the live, because based on her chats, I think she might be behind, so she might not know that she's getting to spin the wheel right now.
We'll let the other guy spin first then. I have
There
to
you
figure
go.
out where the stupid wheel went. Hold on. Here it is. Random name picker. And now it's names. That's not what we wanted. Let's see. Premium settings.
SkyQuest wants a kitten. I've got 5. You can have one.
I have 4. I'll see your 5 kittens and give you 4. No, we actually had 5, but one of them didn't make it. I had to make it go away today. That was sad.
Oh,
I know. That was there we go. That came up, and
see you two brothers.
We're sharing the right screen now. This is not letting me share anything. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Almost there. Let's share. There, you guys seeing that? Yay. Okay. All right.
Carla
Let's
says
go
spin
ahead.
for me.
Yep. Carla says spin for me. So let's go ahead. We will do Carla first and then Gold C. And then both of you guys need to send me your shipping addresses. Even if you've won something on my channel before, assume I'm an idiot and just send me your address, okay? Just saying. Good luck, Carla. You got the lucky horseshoe penny. Oh, that is awesome. I only have one of these. And I will show you what it looks like, I think. Because it's right here.
It's okay, Carla. She said her internet was glitching.
Here, let me switch over here. And that is the lucky horseshoe penny. And that's going to Carla. And that has to come off the prize wheel permanently because I only had one of those. It's something I found when I was doing some other stuff. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And so we remove that name. And I got to write these things down. Carla Shoe Penny. See, and I'm going to have to be clever and actually remember to take that off the wheel entirely, too. And this is for Gold C. Congratulations on your duck race win. And you get a moon landing token. Awesome.
We could be twins.
No, but you have an NASA patch to go with it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is so awesome.
Tokens were really cool, so I actually bought a bunch of them because I thought they were neat. I don't know if you saw my video earlier, but I actually found a moon landing token when I was over in Artists. That's the site I was at is a Hunter House and Artists, and they had a moon landing token outside the dog kennels for no reason whatsoever. It was
awesome. Wow. Was that in your one from tonight?
That was tonight's, yes.
I watched yours from tonight, but I was also emailing you telling you I won bingo. So I missed
you were not
part
paying attention?
I did when I was in there, but when I was emailing, no, I didn't get to see everything. But I did. You had some other cool finds in there that I did see.
You know, if you don't pay attention during my live streams, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a demerit.
Yeah, I mean, I earned it. That's fine.
So you guys make sure, Gold Sea Outdoors and Carla, please email me and give me your addresses. And the same thing for Olin Borden. You need to email me with your mailing address, and so I can get the information over to Whit, and she's going to mail you a signed CD. So that is super awesome. And I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. This was actually really cool. I was so looking forward to getting a chance to chat and meet Whit Hill because I'd never chatted with her before. And I'm so glad that we can show some nice support for her too, because, you know, it would have been if we did this and there were like 4 of us meeting with her, she would have been like, oh, great, you brought me 4 listeners. But I think we had a really good turnout, and I know people that are staying late on the East Coast, a lot of times they'll catch the live replay. So,
have you shared her link recently, since some of these people may not have been in here at the beginning?
Absolutely. And if you guys check out my videos from Monday or Friday this week, I believe it's just 1T. Do that. If that doesn't go there, then then let me know. By the way, you can also find her YouTube channel under Whit Hill, but you have to look at the picture because there's some dude named Whit Hill as well, who
it is 1T. I looked in the private chat for you because it was on there. So yeah, 1T.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, her YouTube channel actually has some of her early works in it, which I thought was interesting. The link for that, let me drop the link for.
I got it.
You know what I'm talking about. You're like finishing my sentences for me. Like we're an old married couple. I see how you are. Let's see. You got it. I'm just gonna believe you. Oh no, that's not the one. That was not the one. I was talking about her the CD release, and let me pull it.
Oh yeah, I got that one too.
You got that one too. I got it faster. Let's see who's faster. We're gonna race. Let's see. Oh my. Oh, you so beat me. I see how you are. That's because I'm using a Mac keyboard and I keep accidentally hitting the control button instead of the Apple button on this thing, because I'm still getting used to the keyboard on this versus my other one. I lost all the CDs of my polka band. I keep finding accordion reeds, and then somebody said there was a difference between an accordion reed and a squeeze box reed, that they actually are different sizes.
My friend Craig found a reed, and it had the note on it, C, the C note.
Yeah, I'm looking, see, because I think,
so
these
it has
things
the note on it, whatever it is,
are the accordion reeds. Ooh, there. I can never line up with my camera because I'm not that clever.
Yeah.
But for the longest time I'd find these. I'm like, what the heck are these? And we finally figured it out. And then that weird thing I found last week that I was like, it looked like a weird little kettle cap or whatever. And it turned out to be some sort of Model T or Model A radiator cap. I thought that was cool because I almost chucked it because I thought, here's a rusty piece of junk. But it was a weird shape. And I'm like, kind of interesting rusty piece of junk. And I kept it, and then people ID'd it for me, which was awesome. So you just never know, because I'll tell you, we find all sorts of weird, cool shit around like this.
What is that?
This is a lead horse.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
This is my husband's lead horse, but I stole it because it's cool. And when I find cool things, even if I find them in our fine stuff, then they come upstairs with me. So that's where that is. And we actually have a couple display cases downstairs that we put things in too. So if something really cool, it ends up on display. If it's some weird little thing that I can't identify, like I have a whole bucket of stuff here just to play a game called, it wasn't Relic Bingo. It was a name that relic. Like I can name that tune in 3 notes. One of these days we're going to do a little game show called Name That Relic. And I have a whole bucket of weird relics to play the game with. So I may have a little too much time on my hands, but it happens. Well, Mike, I want to thank you so much for hanging out and jumping in and being my admin. And if you want to stay my admin, you're more than welcome to. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me up.
Yeah, it was awesome. These stupid thunderstorms, I don't know what's going on here, but we've been having these just crazy, crazy weather things for the past week.
At least you're getting rain. It's been pretty dry here.
Oh, no, we didn't get rain. We just get lightning in the yard and stuff.
Oh.
It's like this heat lightning.
Yeah.
And then the neighbors up the way posted that they had hail that was the size of like shooter marbles, like the big ones, not the little ones. Yeah. But then we got nothing. And then, it's like been really like half and half. I don't know. It's crazy. But no, I did not like being down. I was stuck an hour away from home, and it started just pouring rain, and they had the sirens going off. That there was tornado watches and this and that. And we're all at this business dinner, and somebody is like, oh, you're going to go, you better run for it now. So we go to the door and it is raining cats and dogs. We're talking tropical monsoon outside. I'm like, no, we are not going out in that. So we had to like stay in a Walmart and wait it out until it was clear to drive. It was crazy.
Wow.
But we're in an area that doesn't have overhead, like you guys are in like areas that have like people, right? So you go into like, there's malls and they have those parking structures where you can put your car and not get hailed on. And we don't have those. There is absolutely nothing. If you're out in here, the only thing you can hope to do is be one of like the 2 cars that's in the gas station under the covering thing.
Yeah.
That's like the only place.
Or the bank. That's how it is here.
Yeah, bank drive-thrus. Bank drive-thrus are also, now they don't have them here in my town, but if you go 50 miles south of me where we were, you know, they have them down in Pierre, and they have a few of the bank drive-through things, but they don't have any like weird, it's weird, they don't have any underground parking or any kind of, you know, like you get used to that stuff. And
yeah, we don't have anything like any kind of covered parking whatsoever here either.
How big is the town you're in?
Not big. I mean, probably bigger than where you're at, but I don't know.
Okay. Does it have a subway?
Oh my gosh. So when it comes to subway, until very recently, we had 3. But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem with our town is that like we were the king of or queen of, or I don't even know, strip malls at one point. They kept building these strip malls and like they don't last, like what's in them. They just don't, you know, stick around that long. But we actually have 2 McDonald's now. We don't need this for the size town we are. Like we don't have a YMCA, we don't have a movie theater, we don't have a skating rink, we don't have a mall.
If you have a McDonald's, you have to have like 1 million people in your population in your town, don't you?
I don't. There's no way. Like I know we don't have that many, but we barely have anybody. If somebody wants to Google Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, and see how big it is, then maybe they can tell you how big.
I'm going to do that right now. Hold on.
Yeah, because I don't know. I wouldn't even begin to know. But I don't live in the city of Lawrenceburg, but I'm including myself in the city of Lawrenceburg because I mean my address is Lawrenceburg, but I live way out in the country. But still, I'm talking about our town. We don't have skating rinks. We don't have we have a Walmart that before the pandemic was 24 hours, but you know it's not anymore, of course. But
okay, that's weird. You guys have 2 McDonald's and you have 11,000 people in town.
I told you we don't need it. We had three Subways, 2 McDonald's. People just like to eat in this little town, like. And if you go through downtown, don't blink because you missed it. Like it's tiny. We have a beautiful courthouse though. If you look up our courthouse, it's a really, really pretty courthouse. But we're tiny. We have I think we have $3 Generals.
No,
we don't need that either.
That's a big town compared to what we have out here. Our town, if you count the Hunter houses and the people who have died in the last 10 years, I think we have maybe 1,000 people.
Yeah, we're bigger than that.
But yeah, you know, this means, do you have any other people in your town that metal detect, or are you it? Because you.
So what's funny is I've never seen anybody, and like you know, I don't see evidence of it and all this stuff. But I Googled and was looking up, like metal detector. I was just gonna see like there was like anything I could find about anybody, but we actually have like a guy that has a really big Facebook page that finds like relics and like he was shown on the news, you know what I mean, with his finds. And I've joined his Facebook group, but I haven't talked to him yet.
What's his name?
I don't know. Like I looked up metal detecting Anderson County, Kentucky, I think is what I looked up and found it. Like there's stories about him and all his finds are out there. Like I'll send you a link or something, or you can look it up too. I don't care. But
send me a link.
Like,
that's easier.
Yeah, I'd like to connect with him at some point, though. You know what I mean? Like, just I'm sure that if anybody out there with half of a hobby, you know, has tried to hit him up, because he has like in the video on the news, like he was talking about, you know, that it's like private land, and you know, I think he has permission, you know, stuff like that. But I'm sure he's not going to just want, you know.
Well, you know. The funny thing is he might be one of these guys that still runs like an old Garrett with the knobs. I mean, you know, he's been around forever. I made a friend the other day. I was detecting over at this old church, and the church was knee-high in weeds, and the guy next door was mowing his lawn for the 3rd time that week. So I went over to talk to him because I'd never seen anybody in that yard. And I asked him if I could detect. He goes, "Oh no, I metal detect." He's telling me all the good places to go and this and that. I said, "What kind of machine do you have?" He says, "Oh, I got a Garrett." I said, "Really? I got a Garrett in the car too." And he says, "Oh, mine's not like yours at all. Mine's like the size of a cane, and it has 2 knobs, and that's about it." And he's been detecting since the 70s.
That's
And
cool.
I told him to bring his machine out, that we're going to go detecting with it, but he ended up, he let me play in his yard anyway, because he felt sorry for me because I was crawling around knee-high weeds with all these ticks, and he was like, "Oh, just come over here already."
Yeah, so I have that like down the road. There's a house that I know was here at least in as far back as my aerial photographs go, is 52, I think. And there was a house there, but that house has been gone for a while.
Like that, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
That is
cool.
awesome.
But the grass is up like, to my waist at least. Like you can't swing in that. How do you swing in that? You just sit it down on top of it?
You know what you do, first of all, is you have your sensitivity set all the way up.
Yeah.
And then you can swing, and you're basically flattening things as you go, as you're swinging back and forth. So you've got an extra like 2 inches depth. So say you have something and it says it's a 6 or 8 inch target, it's probably just a 2 inch target. So you're not going to go deep. You can swing in it. The problem here is when you swing in weeds that high, not only do you have ticks crawling up on your clothes.
Yeah, we got ticks like crazy.
You wake up every mosquito in the vicinity. You start brushing the grass back and forth, and all the mosquitoes go, "Look, fresh meat," and they all jump on you.
Yeah,
so it's just crazy. I'm waiting for some of these places to get hayed or mowed so that they can be detected. But right now, I'm actually being a little fussy. I go around and I talk to people that are mowing their lawns.
Yeah.
and basically, right when as long as they don't have a perfect, pristine golf course like yard, I will go up and talk to them and see if I can play in their yard. And a lot of times, people are like perfectly open to that. Few times, if somebody is.
So do you offer to give them what you find, or do they ask you that, or do you just, how does that work out? I'm just curious. Like,
I tell them if I find anything really cool, that they can have it. I tell them that if there's something, like if we find big treasures, we'll split it.
Yeah.
And I tell them I video everything so they'll have full access to see what it is I found.
Yeah.
And then I save all of my finds for each location that I find. I put stuff into a little container and I mark it. And so, like, if it wasn't downstairs, I'd go grab you. The one town that I've been doing a lot of stuff in, all of my finds for last year, that the videos if I haven't photographed something yet, it's all in the same bucket still. They're all in one place. And then I remember, based on my video footage, what I found at each house.
Yeah.
We found 5 more medals in this one town. And that was that story tonight. I don't know if you saw the part with the older lady, Carol, who was telling me the story of the brothers, that this lady had 5 sons and all of them joined. And those were their medals. And all of them lived in these different houses. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, and then I have a lot of times if I find something with somebody's name on it, I try to return it to that family. It may not go with the actual person who owns the property. It actually it should go to the family.
Yeah.
So, I'm carrying around a permanent implement company key fob or watch fob from 1940s that I would like to get back to the Perman family. So I carry that around in my little goodies box. But a lot of times, like I found some stuff at a yard, and I even showed the guy the silver, and I was like, you want it? And he's like, no, those aren't really, really rare or anything. And he was just like, he was good.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if I found something really, really awesome, he'd be like, oh yeah, I'd like that. And it's like, it's their property. So sure.
Yeah.
The fun is actually finding it.
I've not been doing this long enough to ask somebody to try to get permission. So like, I just don't know how to go about it, like.
Well, okay. So this is what you do. First of all, don't go knock on doors, because when people are in their homes, leave them alone. That's like, I don't go knock on somebody's door. I don't want somebody knocking on my door. The dogs start to bark. They don't know if they're trying to be sold something. So I wait until I see somebody who's mowing their lawn or coming or going from their house. Or I meet people at cocktail parties and I talk to them and I ask them where they live and ask if they're in the older part of town.
Yeah.
And then if they happen to be in the older part of town, I set it up. Oh, I'd love to come hunt sometime. And if they say yes, then I get their number and then I come over and I figure out what I'm working with.
Yeah.
So, and it really is just a matter of, having these conversations. sometimes I will ask neighbors who owns a particular house or whatever, and they'll say, "Oh, talk to so and so," and you'll find him down at the gas station. So I'll go over and I'll go look for the guy.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I have posted on Facebook. I've sat there and said, "Hey, I'd love to come hunting if you have an older property. We also do ring recovery, but if you'd like to, see what's in the land that you own, I'd love to come out and hunt it sometime." And
Yeah.
I've had people that invited me. In fact, I don't know if you know Teresa the treasure hunter, but we're supposed to meet up in the Black Hills next month. And I have a friend of mine owns a gold mine, and he found a body there last year. And it's
Oh my
old
God.
there from the 1800s. And I guess what happened is they called the archaeology department, and the state archaeologists came. They took the bones away, but they weren't interested in any of the artifacts. So he got to keep all these really cool artifacts that he found around the same place he found this old miner. And
Yeah.
he's like, he'd be curious to see what else is there. He invited me to come up to his gold claim. He said, "I can keep anything as long as it's not gold." So if I find a gold nugget on the ground with my detector, I have to give it to him. But
Yeah.
if I find something else, he's like, he's totally open to it. And he said that we could actually even camp out on the gold mine if we didn't want to try to pay for a hotel room or whatever. But
Yeah.
there's a lake nearby, and they have cabins.
Sorry,
Again,
Pugsy wants to know how many watch hours you need.
1 million. Why? How do you know how many? How do you know what he's thinking? What? I don't.
Because it's up a few. I told him I would ask when you got done with what you were saying.
Oh.
I was like, okay, Pugsy, you know what I mean? Like, but he knew. But
Plugs is just complaining because I'm talking. Okay, be that way. The how are you talking to Plugs, and is he going to drop a link or whatever for the live stream?
he said it's going to be in chat. Like maybe he's going to pin it. I don't know, but he's going to go in and have it in chat. But I still don't know what time it is that he's doing this tomorrow.
He's doing it.
Oh my gosh! Look, Teresa the treasure hunter is in here right now.
Hey, Teresa, your ears must have been burning.
Yeah,
just talking about the gold mine thing that about getting together in the hills. So I was going to say I found cabins at this lake nearby, so I can bring the family and they can go swimming and hang out while we do other stuff. So I figured we'd do that. And yeah, Teresa, I talked to my friend with the gold mine, and he says we can come out July 9th and 10th, just so you know. And I got cabin up by there that weekend because you said you'd be in Deadwood, and we will talk on Facebook or something. We will chat, or I will email you my phone number or something. I have all these great plans. I just have to actually make them happen, right? Like Monday, I'm going to take my son to kayak camp for 4 days while I'm still working, and my work will not know that I'm at kayak camp instead of being actually working. So that'll be fun because we're in training. So I'm just going to bring my laptop and use my cell phone as a Wi-Fi whatever thing. It'll be a hotspot, and they'll think I'm in my office or in my car, one or the other. And then yeah, we've got that, and then this coming weekend there's an old fort called Fort Sisseton, and they're doing an escape room thing in the old fort, and I thought that sounded like a whole lot of fun. So found out about it the other day, and I booked like the last tent site they have for 4th of July weekend. So
that's cool.
We're going to go camping in the god awful heat and go to an escape room. And I said, are these like, are we going to be like really hot? Do we have to do like a morning escape room so we don't die? Yes, I said offline. We'll talk about it offline, but it's my friend has a gold claim. He said we can't keep the gold, but we can have anything else we find. And there was active miners on it from like the 1850s on. So.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. He's just a guy that I posted on Facebook that I wanted to do that, and he reached out, and I have enough of a thread on Facebook that if I end up buried in a mine somewhere, hopefully somebody will know the last place I was. They'll know where to find me, where to look. Just saying. I used to travel out to California every summer, or no, every winter. Come back in the summer, and I would post check-ins on Facebook in the weirdest places when I was traveling. And it's because, it's like a 3-day drive, and you post these check-ins, and somebody was like, why are you posting these like stupid check-ins? I said, because I want them to know where to go look for the body. It's like,
Oh gosh, yeah.
like, if you check in everywhere along the route, they know the last place that you checked in, they'd have an idea of where to start looking. So
yeah. Well, in our fishing community, we have a lot of people, myself included, we go out fishing by ourselves. You know what I mean? We'll be live fishing at night, like catfishing in the middle of the night. And so I started suggesting to my friends that they just put their location in the title of the video, because we had one guy that he was actually in my live tonight in the chat, but we were watching him fish, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, like, it looked like he got struck by lightning. Like, I mean, it was so close, and it was like, boom. I mean, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. And I swear I thought I was watching him die. You know what I mean? Like, and we didn't have a clue where he was at. I knew he was in Idaho.
Oh no.
That's it. You know what I mean? Like, it took him to his knees. Like, he would, he was looking at, he was like, I think maybe I need to, and we're like, you need to get out of there. You know what I mean? Like, he left his rods, there, like, went to the truck, and then was sitting there and was like, well, I'm going to go get my rods. Like, and I was like, you better be careful. But I was like, from that point on, I was like, you need to put in your location. And he does. Every time he goes live, it tells where he's at, because I was like, who would I call? You know what I mean? Like, 911 Idaho. Somebody somewhere is fishing
near a lightning storm. Yeah.
And it's lightning, and they need your help. So now we all put our location in there, so that there are people who know where we're at, just in case, like, because you never know.
Well, we do that, like, within the family. We have the sharing location stuff, whatever. But
yeah.
This is
if I go to some sketchy areas, sometimes I'll text a couple of friends to let them know exactly where I'm going to be.
I used to do that when I bought stuff from Craigslist and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking the same thing. Have you guys bought anything from Craigslist lately? Because now when you go to buy something from Craigslist, you have to bring your backup guy, and they bring their backup guy. And then you need a public location. There's like this whole thing now.
Yeah, because I prefer, if I'm going to be buying something like that, like, at least Facebook Marketplace is connected to a profile. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll go check your profile, and like, if you're like a legit person, you know what I mean, with friends, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say I judge people, but like, if your stuff is completely locked down private and there's nothing on there for me to see, then at that point, I'm treating you like a Craigslist person. You know what I mean? Like, I got to have my protection, all that stuff. So,
well, I actually there was a guy that I was on one of those Facebook detecting groups, and we shared locations so people could find metal detecting buddies. And then he came out in one of my streams and told everybody what town I'm in. And there's something that I'm not really that, comfortable with that, simply because these are very small towns. If I told you the town I was in and you decided to come, into my town and ask around, somebody would tell you where my house was. And I actually had a guy do that before I got married, before I met my husband, got married and stuff. I was doing a little online dating, and there was a guy who literally was trying to figure out my exact location. He was going to take a picture from my profile, take it to the local bar, and ask where I lived.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, okay, that's just super friggin' creepy. And after that, I would never even post my actual location. I'd pick a town nearby. It's like, I live over there, or over there, over here. Because it's like, that's just, I don't know. It's just not right.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful with stuff like that. And,
but Ray Diggs is right. Do it at a police station or McDonald's. Like, I do that. I'll meet them at police station. If they don't want to meet me there, then there's something sketchy going on anyway. Yeah. Like.
Well, I remember I bought a topper for my truck, and I brought a friend along because he was big enough to pick up the topper and put it on the truck. But when I met the guy, I went to his house, and he had his buddy in the garage with him. We met out front of his house, but his buddy was there. And after we talked a while, I realized that his buddy was there as backup in case I was there to jack him for his camper.
Yeah, because you never know. Like,
and it's like, it's just sad that that's, what we've come to, But I don't know. It's just kind of scary. So, were you hiding to smoke again? We should give you like a different profile picture when you want to do that. Instead of your nice logo, it'll be like a just puff of smoke.
Yeah, and be like a no smoking emblem with like the cigarette.
At least it's better than Juice is always vaping on screen. It's like, that's such an awesome thing for my son to watch. It's
Oh,
like the cool kids and they're all vaping on screen. Yeah, okay.
oh, yeah.
I don't know. My kid's not going to be getting into that stuff anyway.
I figure he wouldn't. Yeah, they probably wouldn't be in his stream, but
Well,
I
we
love his
homeschool,
streams.
so he doesn't get around all his peers, so he doesn't get into half the stuff that they get into at this point,
Yeah.
which is good.
But so I've been catching up on all his old videos, and like it's so much nicer for me to see him with the vape than with the cigarette. Like when he used to have it, like it was always in his hand during the digs, and all that stuff. So like he's basically quit now. Like he's had a couple of little slip up times where he didn't have his vape on him or something like that. But
Now, have you ever met Juice in person or no?
it's coming up very soon. It hasn't happened yet, but
Okay. Are you going down to Florida?
there's a very good possibility that I'm going to be on the Treasure Coast. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I was supposed to do a Florida trip in August, I think it is, but I think it's getting postponed now.
We definitely have a trip to Michigan coming up, but the Florida thing, yeah, AAP.
Michigan is like the perfect place to get jacked while you're metal detecting.
Oh gosh.
Because they've got their Democratic governor that doesn't allow guns and stuff.
Oh,
That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, we're going up there. His daughter lives up there, and then AAP, they live up there, Luke and Becca, and so yeah, we're like Michigan is a definite that's happening, but Treasure Coast is probably happening. We're still working out the kinks on that one, but I mean we talk every day. We
Like you have that giddy schoolgirl thing going on.
I can't help it. I know I'm trying to hide a little bit off the camera, but yeah, like it's a good thing.
Yeah, I can tell.
But we video chat every day and we text all day and so it'll be good to finally see each other in real life. But yeah.
Now, how old are you?
How old am I? For the next couple of weeks, I'm 37.
You're 37. Oh, see, I thought you were like 25.
Oh, thank you.
You're super young. I was just like, okay. And here, Juice is like 40 something.
He's 42. He's 42, and I'll be 38, and July 11th. So,
have you ever been married?
No.
Okay, so you just have that like shiny new thing going on, like like you're all sweet and innocent. So
you don't know me well. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I one of these days, if you guys ever get your butts out to South Dakota, I'll take you hunting. And then you'll be like, why do you live here? There's nothing going on. We can't get fast food. So
you couldn't do half the eating challenges, huh? Because you don't have the restaurants.
No, I can't do half the eating challenge because that would just make me ill. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh, tomorrow. I'm so scared of tomorrow. Yeah, I'm so scared.
The hot thing. Did you see that link I dropped where they had the Asian people eating the hot stuff?
No, but I've watched all the videos and I've went all these websites. So they're insane. I saw one with a little boy eating them. I was like, why would you give that to your child? But they look like worms. It's so.
Well, isn't it just ramen with hot shit on it? I mean,
they're black noodles.
Well, that's the noodles. Okay. If they're black, they could just be made out of black rice.
I don't know. The sauce is like 1 million Scoville, and it's like a jalapeno is 8,000 Scoville. So that
you guys are going to eat them dry, or you're having water in the thing, but no extra.
So you put the water in it with the noodles first, and then you have to pour out all the water, and then you put this black tar, oily packet of stuff in there, and mix that up. So it's so gross looking, but if it touches your lips, your lips burn so bad, so we're all going to be Vaseline in our lips up before we do it. But so capsaicin, the cream and stuff, when I use that on my body, it hurts so bad, I'm crying. So now I'm going to eat it. You know what I mean? This is a good idea. No, not at all. But I'm so nervous. They're in my mailbox right now. I'm about to go back there and run and grab them. But, I'm nervous. I've never done so I ate the chip.
Why are they in your mailbox?
Because they mailed them out to us, the ones of us that are doing it.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's those things that people do, those challenges for that devil's toe single chip.
I've done the chip. the one chip challenge, but I didn't eat the entire chip because they're expensive. They're really expensive. And so I ate
For
half
one
the chip.
chip?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3 million Scoville or something like that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And so the difference with the chips and the noodles is the chips. Oh, she said love. She said he's so funny. Oh, but the chip is like hot and it's one level hot. Like I mean, like you'll feel it later and stuff like that, but like it doesn't build on it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. If you eat bits of the chip, it doesn't just keep getting hotter. But the noodles, it's like every bite adds on more hot, like more hot, more hot.
Oh, wow.
So I'm nervous. I'm scared to death. Like
Wait a minute. Do you
me.
have to chew them?
No, I mean they just got to go down. Like the thing is, you got to get you ingest them, and like you don't, you can't eat or drink anything afterwards. Like we all have to just sit there and suffer for a while together.
For how long?
I don't know.
Until it burns the second time.
Have you ever had wasabi?
But it hurts the whole way down. Yeah, like I love a sushi and wasabi.
If you don't breathe, you can eat wasabi and you will not get.
How am I going to eat a cup of noodles without breathing?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how you would do that unless you like only breathe through your mouth, but then you would be breathing in the hotness into your lungs. I'm not sure how you do that.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, this is what I've been thinking. So sometimes when I eat like a cup of noodles or package of noodles, I like to crush them. You know what I mean? Like to where they're little, like broken bits of noodle instead of big long noodle. And I was wondering if I did that, like, I feel like I could keep it from getting my mouth as hot. You know what I mean? Like my lips, like.
Because it'd be more like pre-chewed.
If you're slurping them, I just see it being like, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I've had a week and a half to overthink this, and trust me, I have. But like, I'm trying to figure out if it would be better if I broke them up instead of having big long noodles. But I don't know.
I mean, if at least they were cut so that you didn't have them slurping on your face, because it would probably sting whatever touched.
That's
you
what I
also
think.
should probably keep either milk or beer handy for when you are allowed to have something.
Yeah. So water makes it worse, and some people say milk is good, but a lot of people say that milk is not any better. But I've heard
beer and salt.
Ice cream and bread are better than milk. Water is awful. Don't drink water. Water just like intensifies it. So I plan on having like a whole tub of ice cream, with the lid off and a spoon in it right there. But Juice told me, because I've told him about that capsaicin, like, I mean, it lights my skin that bright red. It hurts. Like, I mean, I'm like trying to wash it off. It burn, you know what I mean? So what's it going to do to the inside of me? Like, I'm just nervous. But so I'm prepping beforehand, and I am eating a peanut butter sandwich. I was told to eat a peanut butter sandwich at least a half an hour before, and then Pepto-Bismol to go on and have Pepto-Bismol in me. And then I can do Pepto-Bismol after, once we get to the point of where we can eat or drink. But he told me, he said, if it's too much, he said, bow out. He said, do not, because I've been competitive. I won the Mexican pizza challenge. I ate 3 of them in 1 minute and 23 seconds.
Well, didn't you win Chubby Bunny too?
And then I won the pizza rolls too, because Becca ate 32. So I had 33 on one plate, but I had a backup plate as well. And so I ate 33, and there was still like 1 minute or 1.5 minutes left. So I was like, why not? And I ate 55 in 3 minutes. And let me tell you, it was like a rock in my stomach for a whole day afterwards. I was like, what was I thinking? Like, bad idea. Bad idea.
Didn't you ever hear the cardinal rule of dieting is don't eat things that are not food?
The only things that
are not food.
Oh, yeah. Juice said afterwards, he said, did you even chew those? He said, like, I know you didn't chew all those. He said, I just watched. And I was like, no, I didn't really chew them all. They kind of went down.
Now, how many of these noodle things do you have to eat? Is it just one?
Just 1 cup.
So who determines who won?
Just if you survive. It's basically like a survival thing. Like if you can go without eating or drinking anything. I don't know what the time limit is on it. I don't know how long Becca, she knows more of the rules, but
I have to be honest.
I'm gonna jump down real quick because I gotta take care of something.
This shit. Just
like,
crazy. This is.
What'd you say, Ro?
I said we're both looking at you, thinking we're just too old for this shit because this is insane what you're doing.
I know. I don't know what. I've never had a desire to. It's juice. It's peer pressure. It's peer pressure. If it wasn't Juice doing it, I wouldn't be involved with this right now. You know what I mean? But I'm doing it.
You make sure the boy doesn't get you into trouble by doing things that you really shouldn't be doing, because food is no big deal. But
yeah, no,
I don't want to hear later that you knocked over a bank because Juice was doing it too. Just saying.
No. I mean, he is wild crazy, but let me tell you, the more you get to know him, like, he is such a good guy. Like, such a good guy. Like, better than people I've dated before. You know what I mean? Like, he really, like, I'm telling you, like, I mean, I don't know. There's just so much more that I found out about him that's more than this YouTube persona. I mean, he's true to who he is, don't get me wrong. Like, he's still a funny, crazy guy and all that stuff, but, like, really, he's a really good guy.
So you're going to be moving to Colorado then, huh?
Well, he says that he wants to be on the coast. So, his daughter just graduated, so who knows what his next plans are. But I would be willing to move, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I've lived in Kentucky my whole life, but I mean, I'm open to possibilities.
Oh, that's cool. Have you always lived in Kentucky?
Yeah. Like, I've done a little house sitting and stuff like that in other places, but now my address has always been Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Diggin, I'm going to drop down. I got a few things I got to take care of before I go on my morning hunt tomorrow.
Where are you going tomorrow?
I'm going park hunting with my friend.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah, we're gonna hit some old places. One of them is like a micro, what I call a micro park. It's in a neighborhood that there used to be a house there, and they just dozed the house and threw up some dropped off some picnic tables and built a small tot lot.
Oh,
and
cool.
It's just basically a yard now, so it's pretty cool.
Now, does your friend also have a YouTube channel, or are you the only one who streams?
I'm the only one who does it.
Does he have a channel too?
No,
Okay. Well, you should do a better job of introducing him. Just saying. Because you would go, yeah, this is Craig. And just take him off camera and just keep going your thing. But good luck hunting tomorrow. I hope you do well. I'm hoping to get out in the morning before it gets too hot as well. So We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I have this thing where I get to go ride on an airplane now at 11. But if I go out at 7, I could be back by 10.
Okay.
And then go.
We never figured out what time Plugsy was doing his, right?
He has 7 a.m. Oregon time, which is the same as Pacific Standard Time. Actually,
so
Oregon
it's 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern, right? Oh, no, he's
3 hours from you.
Yeah, that's right.
So it'd be 10.
10,
9 here. And by then, if I go out early, I may have actually found the cellar holes, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me just trudging around in a field looking for some darn cellar holes. Because
so what's the purpose of looking
the guy
at
was going to show me where they are, and he gave me directions. He's like, go a half mile south by the cemetery, and then go a half mile east. So
look at the satellite images.
Yeah, I suppose I could go Google Earth it, go high tech. I thought I'd just wander around at random because, they don't have snakes over there.
Ugh, no snakes.
They have snakes closer to the river, but we don't have, we have snakes here that are not harmful. They're just little.
I can't handle them even if they're just barely bigger than my nightcrawler. I can't. Ugh, no snakes.
Yeah, I actually.
But I'm into outdoor activities like metal detecting, fishing, magnet fishing. You know what I mean? But I can't help it. I'm scared to death of them.
Well, do they have bad snakes or just regular snakes there?
There's some bad, but not it's not as bad as some places. We do have some poisonous ones, like water moccasins. Are those?
Those are bad. Yes.
I thought we have those, but yeah, I know, right? See, I don't know. They're all bad to me, so I'm gonna avoid them all. But I don't think that it's I think it's not that they're everywhere. I think it's people are like, oh my gosh, we saw water moccasins. You know what I mean? They're not as common, but they're out there.
I was I was working in archaeology, and I was walking out to the head, and I almost stepped on a rattlesnake.
Oh,
I
no, we don't have anything that rattles.
My foot came down, and I stopped 6 inches short, and I looked at it. I'm like, oh shit! And I jumped back, and the guys came and grabbed it. They were doing a snake relocation program, so they were grabbing them with little lassos and relocating them up to the Pioneer Cemetery. So, but yeah, they freak me out. Hey, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and close this down. It's late enough here.
Yeah, my phone's
I
starting to
have got
die.
to do
It's been on the
class
charger, but
in the morning before I get to go hunting. So everybody have a fantastic time. Alicia, if you get a hold of Plugs and he sent a link out and I haven't seen it yet, text it to me or something, all right?
okay. Yeah.
And Mike, thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
And,
I had fun, and it should be in chat if nothing else, because that's what he told me. So,
well, I'm hoping I have reception there. The farmer guy said that they do get reception, so we'll see what happens.
yeah.
So,
Well, hopefully.
Well, thank you for having me up, and you all have a good
Yeah,
evening.
it was fun, Mike.
all right.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Rome.
everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna head out. Bye.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.